Hello and welcome everybody to another chapter of Trails in the Sky, the third. I'm all the way over here. My camera feels so off to me. It just, whatever. I'll stop looking with it. We have a lot of story to do. I may be a little bit quiet right now just because everyone in my house is sleeping, even though it's 11 a.m. Also, I'm throwing things now. I'm really well put together. Obviously, you guys know that. Let me say something there. Anyways, this is for Scherazard, so we're gonna open that door. I haven't played in I've been traveling for a week, and I just got home, so I'm I haven't played this in a while, and I'm excited to play it, and my voice might not be amazing because I haven't spoke really, and I've just been traveling, and I'm dead. Also, don't mind me if I'm a little behind. My brain is still catching up to recuperating after all of this. I think there's one for Estelle after this as well. All the doors are timestamped, so if you're not interested, and even though that's the bulk of the video, I'm just going to tell you that right now. So, a memory fragment from my blessing. Year 1202 of the Septian calendar. I'm really bad with the whole date in Surulent, but I can tell how old she is, and we can see how it is from there. Scherazard. Hmm? Oh, is this after they got drunk with Olivier? Where am I? You feeling right? Sure you haven't had too much to drink? Oh, Aina's voice, I'm so bad at it. It changes all the time. I'm so sorry. Also, I know my voice sounds deep. I'm boy, that dream really brought back memories. Hard to believe I was once that young. See, you've gotten yourself nice and plastered. I want to watch what you're saying, though. You're still young, but no one will believe you start talking like that. Jeez. Right. Shara. He's about to fall off the table. Wow. They've been out for a while longer, Olivier. Let me pour you another glass, then. Please, mercy. You can be such a monster. Faulkner, bring Olivier another bottle over. It looks like Father's gotten left early again. Fine, guess I'll have to go get the bottle myself. Well, forget I must see, getting the strongest thing in the house. I spiced some brandy. Scherazard, he's the only one just gotten up. At least start off with some fruit wine before you start bringing out the big guns. You can have both. Problem solved. Spare me, I'll die. By the way, Aina. You know when we first met? How much did you down again? They just put 6 bottles on the table. Down? Down what? Booze. We're talking booze, baby. Serving for alcohol into Olivier's head. That should go in his mouth, Scherazard. You sure? Ah, silly me. Poor Olivier. 5 years ago. Grind soul. I'm so excited. So I'm probably going to replay Trails of Cold Steel for y'all because I have my original playthrough, but anyways, I'm really excited to see everything in 3D. I'm stoked. Making deliveries in this big sure isn't easy. Okay, where's next? No wait, I took all the way there? This is why I hate cities. Hey Bruiser, on the job again? This is going to help your lot shiny look on you, lady. You wouldn't have any interest in working for us, would you? You'd be more than welcome. Sorry, but I'm not interested. Really gotta go, too. See ya. Is that Aina? Excuse me. Castle City, 1197. 5 years had passed since the 100 Days' Wars came to an end. The scars left were slowly healing and life was returning to liberal. People got into cities and towns that returned to the former state and revived the orbit trade through the kingdom prosperity. Peace was becoming normal once again. Now, all that was happening in liberal at the time was a positive power. This was only a period in which corruption was rife in the military. Many of the army's officers at the time cared for nothing but lining their own pockets or gaining power and prestige. Between the development of orbital technology and booming prosperity, much was forgotten. Did Grandson not have a branch? Is there no one here? If you request, please write one of the forms to write and place in this box. Interesting. Looks like it. Wonder if they mind if I use their phone. Probably not. Haha. I'm pooped. Feel more like a slave than a priest for those Nile? Work getting dumped on me. Oh, hello. Are you here to lodge a request? Yes, that's right. Might I ask your name? I'm Scherazard Aina, a bracer. Still a junior one, but I know what I'm doing. Don't you worry about that. Oh my, really? You look so young that I had no idea you were an actual bracer. My name is Aina. It is a pleasure to meet you. Aina's voice for y'all. No, I'm gonna mess up. So what's the request you want to make? I don't have all day to stand around chatting. There's only 2 bracers at the branch right now, so we're very busy. If you can make it quick, I'd appreciate it. Oh, really? I'm terribly sorry. I had no idea you were... Did you not hear me? Or do you need me to explain to you what the word quick means? Oh, my apologies. We see, it's my first time visiting the city. I thought it might be wise to come here and request that someone give me a tour of the main sights and such. The sights place is rather daunting, as I'm sure you can imagine. But with the bracer knows their way around at my side, I'll be able to enjoy all that Grass has to offer without fearing getting lost. You've got to be kidding. Please tell me you didn't actually come here with such a worthless request. Pardon? You seem to be misconstruing what bracers are actually here for. We're not community volunteers or whatever. We have a serious profession and do serious work. We're also very busy, as I said earlier, so I'm gonna have to ask you to look elsewhere if you want a buddy for your sightseeing trip. I wasn't trying to... Or hell, just go look around on your own. Getting lost is probably part of the experience anyways. Is this one living a box her whole life? Typical rich girl. Besides, I need to focus on doing major jobs, so I give my letter of recommendation for this branch and get promoted to senior bracer. If there's like serious need help with, by all means come back. Until then, get going. Looks like this isn't going to work. I'm really sorry to tell you, but... Kurt! Oh, who do we have here? Have you come to make a request, perchance? Partners for not probably man in the front desk. That's currently my job, but I'm undertaking other work at the same time. Oh, you don't have to apologize. I pay her no mind if I were you. She's a waste of time. She seems to have gotten in her head that bracers are friends for hire. Well, if you excuse me, I'll get out of your hair now. Please, don't just leave yet. Scherazard. What is it? Do what she wants. Helping people in need is a fundamental mission of our bracers. You've got no reason not to help. What? We're busy here. I'm not tired of you playing tour guide. I've got more important things to do. Don't worry about the other requests on the board. I'll take care of those. But even busier than I am. You're a receptionist on top of it. You needn't worry about me. Besides, you're still a trainee, which means you still have much to learn. So go. Once you finish the request, I'll write you a letter of recommendation. What? Really? Are you sure? This seems like way too small a job to be wording something like that for. I thought it was your policy to give 100% to all work you undertake. Well, it is, but... Then I'm counting on you with this job, too. Thank you very much. Think nothing of it. Take care, you two. Got it. I appreciate your assistance. This should hopefully do her good. It's so funny because she's so, like, mature now, you know? She's, like... She lives in, like, she understands these. It's so sweet. I love seeing all their stories. What is up with today? From delivery girl to playing tour guide for some snooty silver spoon? It just gets worse. I do apologize. I really am putting out with this request, aren't I? Let's just get started. Ugh, that aloof manner of talking she has just makes me want to smash something. So, where do you want to go? Oh, sorry. I had to wash off makeup last night, so my eyes are probably still have makeup in them, which you'll never see because of my glasses. Let's see. I suppose I should go and buy a few things in the outdoor department store just in case. In case of what? It's in the east block of the city, don't forget. Why would I? I can feel my blood pressure rising already. Is there anything to, like, miss? Probably not, but I suppose I gotta check. Because this is backstory, so there shouldn't be shit. At least, I don't think so. Who said she wanted to go shopping, right? I like how the very thing she wants to do is blow all her money. So, what are you planning to buy? Well, I could probably do with the restocking and recovering items, for one thing. Huh? I love how they're just, like, known to be recovery items. Please, Adidas. I just want this job to end. Hasn't Kurt read this book? Did he bring it here? A lot of these look really complicated, too. Wasn't those, like, the two fuckboys of, like... Miss Scherazard. What? You know, there's actually a really famous ice cream stall near here. Have you ever been there? Why would I have? I don't like sweet things. Well, I do, and I feel like having some ice cream right now. Let's go get some. Wait a second. Oh, she tried to, like, follow them? Are they following her? This kind of look like the guys who we stopped in the very beginning. Well, they were just Jaeger for hire, weren't they? The ice cream is like... Here, no, it's on the other side. I hate this ice cream stand. It took me so long to find. I know it's not. I wasn't going out. I have to walk around the outside or I can't find it. There you go. In about 2 ice cream cones in the stall. Dude, Brandon, I just like to switch off when I said I don't like sweet things. You like this. Promise, it's really nice. It's not how it works. It's almost noon. That means I've only got 24 hours left. I'm running out of time. That'd be risky, but... Hey! What? What are you spacing out and ignoring me for? I was trying to ask you something. Sorry. What was it? You look angry. You're hiding something from me, aren't you? It's really obvious. So come on, out with it. Are you involved in something you can't even talk to me about? Well, if it's just that, I realized last night back at the hotel. Ugh. As if anyone would buy that. They're gonna talk, huh? Well, fun. We'll be that way. Can make it right back to there so I can go get it. Fine. Whatever. I'll come with you. At least until I get an idea of what you're really up to. Thank you. Well, shall we be going? Let's go through the south block. Fine. Man, I really need to give Aina a more defined voice. It's probably something along those lines, similar to Rais, I guess. Which way am I going? South block? Fuck, I don't know shit. I don't remember where the hotel is. Actually, what direction am I facing? Okay, north. Because north goes... Okay, that's what I thought. I was like... Wait a second. Isn't that the building you just walked right past? Well, yes, but... It's a house heavily guarded. I should have known. It's gotta be some way past. That will lead to Casa. Do you want to go and have a look around it? Yes, I suppose I do, but, looks like everyone was correct here. Time to talk, young lady. I don't know exactly what I've been dragging all over the city for. Ugh, it's just such a pain. Now I'll catch a breather outside. There she is. What? What's going on? Stay where you are. Well, don't stand in front of him. Oops. Okay, whatever, attack me, sure. Goodbye.
Oh, are we done?
What the? The guy was no amateur. Oh, I haven't noticed anything that's happened just yet by the looks of it. It's only gonna be a matter of time, though. I need to do something. Look at you. It's time for you to start talking. Who is this guy? I don't want the army to know anything amiss either. Are you listening to me? Shh, please, be quiet. At least now I know she's not on the hotel's guest list. Fuck. Ugh. If a rich girl like I would have stayed at the hotel, but I guess not. I'm trying to start scouring the city. From top to bottom? Yeah, she's good. Don't shout. Hey, did you hear that? Came over there. Fuck. There she is. There's our target. What's going on? Got some serious explaining to me, Missy. Well, let's start running. What the hell? Wait. Where did the bracelet go? Man, I can't believe the first time they met. I think we lost them. just about. Okay, I've had enough of this. It's time to open that mouth of yours. Just who are these guys? Why do they want to catch you? What do you even want? Well, don't you try and warn me out answering. I will hurt you. With this. That sounds painful. No use in hiding any longer, is there? They're trying to capture me. Thank you, Captain Obvious. I'm asking why they want to capture you. Go on, get talking. Let me start from the beginning. Suppose it started about a month ago. My grandfather, who I was living with, passed away. Your grandfather? That's right. He did mention that he intended to leave some of his fortune to me, but the will didn't say just some. He really intended to leave me everything he had. So, well, super rich guy leaving his fortune to a young girl. Okay, everything's starting to fall into place. So now I realize to be one of the sons on you like ants trying to get their share? At the very least, I still think my uncle's a very nice man. He said he wants to look after me until I turn 20, so as a part of that, you should look after all the money you've inherited? Ugh, unbelievable. Maybe. His eyes when he said that kind of scared me, so I ended up turning his offer down. Wait, hide! Now someone has meant to come after me. If I don't formally inherit his money, grandfathers will become invalid, you see. Most likely, that's the reason they want to capture me, so I'm not able to do that. They're not honest trade things either. They clearly have some experience under their belts. Can't believe they're just able to wander the streets of the capital in broad daylight like this. Just what is the army even doing? One of my brothers' connections around me, so that's probably why. My family's pretty influential, actually. I'm getting a headache just listening to all this. How much suspicious, highly trained Anelace to fight over an inheritance? You don't get more typically spiteful rich person than that. I'm sorry. I'm not looking for an apology from you. So this really isn't looking good. I might have been able to win the last battle, but I'm not confident to win another. I think the best thing we can do is try and get back to the guild house without getting caught, but I can't see that being easy. Come to think of it, I forgot to feed the birds. Feed the birds. That's once you've taken lately. Probably the code they use, which means crap. So this was done. You gave us a lot of trouble, but your luck just ran out. Ugh. You're fast though, I'll give you that. Now grab her. Hold on, I have bed. I don't think I can find my way out of this. Are you alright, Miss Scherazard? You guys still not caught her? Well, so just almost. Don't want to be beaten by a bunch of loafs come like these guys. Any ideas for getting us out of this? Me? Oh. There's an entrance to the sewers nearby. If we can get to that, we might be able to escape to the west block. That's a huge if, though. Alright, let's go with that. Close your eyes for a second. What are you? 1, 2. Oh, what are you? 3. Oh, what's that? A smoke grenade. My eyes. Where did it go? What? Oh, what is this smell? Is this mustard gas? Wait up. Oh, God. Don't let them get away. Oh. Why do you even have that thing? What's the point of knocking that guy out, too? Just because you could. It's locked. Get out of the way. Should have took a wire and jumped in the keyhole. Come on, hurry. They're just like auto-lock again behind them. It's no use, it's locked. Out of the way, I'll get it open. I need to run. She's one of those canisters. I got pepper ones too. Pepper, do you make these things yourself? Get a few red ones. Yes, they were originally just white smoke grenades. For example, there's this one. It contains powdered laughing mushrooms. Never tried it though. You think it works? You don't need to find out now. Might get blown back in here. I won't budge. So we're gonna have to smash it open. That damn bitch. Why are we still standing here? Phew. Looks like we bought ourselves some time. What are you thinking? What kind of insane maniac uses a smoke grenade, mustard gas canister, or whatever it was? Shouldn't be making that kind of stuff. I thought you were a high-class lady. Truly? It helped us get to safety, didn't it? Well, yeah, but still. Where do you even learn to make those things? My grandfather loved collecting books. He had his own personal library in the mansion. I know what kind of useful things from there. I take it not much of a book enthusiast stuff, so you probably wouldn't have read any of the things I have. But there's a famous spy novel I remember reading. It has a scene in it where Pentagonist makes her own smoke grenade. Shouldn't it from my book? I take it back. Miss Rich is written all over her naive face. Look, let me do this for your own safety, for your own good. You might have gotten us out of a dangerous situation, but you just got lucky. Didn't expect this to happen a second time. Don't go getting cocky because you picked up some mildly useful knowledge from a book that may or may not have even worked. I don't want to see you doing anything like that again. Are we clear? Yes, of course. That's all. Let's get going. It feels like this always brings back unpleasant memories. It feels like my instincts are coming right back, though. Why did she suddenly go outside? Did I say I was going to ignore her? Let's move. When they come back, they'll get the door open in no time. But be careful and stay close to me. There's bound to be monsters here. But right. Is it not budging? Stay quiet for a minute. I'll handle this. I'm going to rock my device and place her hand inside. You know, Sherry, you could have done that all the times I went to this dungeon. You were all along and you weren't useful? Wow. Really are amazing. But not for this. This isn't all that different from breaking a safe, to be honest. Really, though. You shouldn't be impressed by these kinds of things, or getting used to them. Why? There's some things in life you're just better off not knowing. And some things you're better off not being able to do. The entire town smelled like a rotting open drain, and it was vile even for a slum. The people who ended up there were largely those who couldn't be accommodated in a prison, those who had been driven out of the cities. All children who'd been abandoned there, like yesterday's garbage. I did whatever I had to in order to survive, and to live to see another day. Picking pockets at every opportunity was a habit I picked up from a very young age. Anything that caught my eye, I took. But even then, it didn't end with enough to live on. There were always men there who made their living by taking from people like me. The surest way to make money was stealing from the safes of the rich when they were out of their mansions. The residential area, full of wealthy people on the other side of the river, accessible through an underground sewer, was a perfect target for this. Every time I felt hungry, I sneaked in some of those benches and made use of this because I felt like I'd known since the day I was born. The most important thing to remember when doing this was not to take everything in one go. Instead, the key was to take only a small amount each time, not to get by, but not enough for the mansion's owner to notice anything was gone. With a simple piece of wire, I had access to enough meal to live for a couple more weeks. Before I knew it, I was doing it every day, building up a stockpile of money instead of simply taking what I needed in the short term. And boy, I paid the price for it. Had it all taken from me by the men of the slums, and ended up being kicked and stomped until I coughed up blood. Everyone did what they did. Or they said they did as much anyways, so they could keep living on. Always pretending to be desperate as an excuse to live by any means, but always taking the easiest road they could find. The town I lived in was devoid of energy, but full of filthy humans like them, and like me. Again and again, I thought about giving it up. Again and again, I said to myself that I wanted to stop, but I couldn't do it. I hated myself for what I was doing. I hated the fact that I couldn't stop. It was because I didn't want to return to that life that I ended up becoming a bracer. Because if I didn't, I was scared I'd end up right back where I was. The troop had saved me from that place and made me into a respectable human being. But when I lost them, I was afraid. One thought stood above all the rest. No matter how much I tried to forget, no matter how used I became to my new life, no matter how much I tried to deny it, I was yesterday's garbage from the slums, and nothing I could do would change that. And that's it, really. One day, I'm sure I'll end up returning there. That's why I need to be strong, to stay strong. What job I do, it doesn't matter. Anything I can pour my heart into that'll let me live an honest life is fine. Anything that keeps my mind off the past, anything that lets me keep the ugliness in my heart at bay. If it makes me strong without relying on others, then it's fine. It's fine. I need to be strong, stronger than anyone, stronger than anyone. But am I? Am I really doing all right in my new life? Am I really getting stronger? Am I, Lucy? Miss Scherazard, oh, you're right. You're looking very gloomy all of a sudden. It's nothing. I'm fine. As soon as I finish up, Kurt will give me the last recommendation I need. I finally become a real bracer. No one will be able to tell me I'm not strong. I won't let them. I will be strong. Anyway, we're leaving. Wait a sec. Miss Scherazard. As soon as I finish this job. Man. That's deep. I probably missed some chests in here. I'll save. Okay. Cool. Gnats. Guess it's locked. I know it is. Just shut up. You break my concentration. Oh, my bad. Should have took a wire instead of the keyhole. Dude, the first time I ever played through like this, trying to find the news station took me forever. Phew, we're finally back on the surface. It's evening too. It took longer than I thought it would. We should hurry. Of course. Are you alright though? What? You look kind of pale. Are you feeling tired? Maybe we should rest a little before moving on. I'm fine. I've had enough training to handle this level of physical activity. Thank you very much. Don't understand the stamina of a bracer. I suppose you're right. I'm sorry. Wait, what the hell? She was more than a few steps behind me at any given moment. How is she still fine? She was out of breath even when we chased those guys, come to think of it. I feel like there were a few times when she was even ahead of me. What is up with this girl? Is this like nothing to her? I'm absolutely sure you don't need to rest. I do have a few snacks for me. Would you like me to share some? It's okay. I'm definitely fine. Right now, we need to focus on getting the guild so we can hide out there. Food breaks can wait. Might have run into a lot of trouble on the way. The request was to show around the capital. I've done that. Now I just get back to the guild. This request is done. I win. Come on, get a move on. I still think I get you to rest a little, though. Are you certain you're alright? How many times do I need to repeat myself before I get the message? To hell with it all. Matt, hide. I was up all night working that damn store. All night. Who the hell does Natisha think she is? The barely scoop the heart needs to be caught? Did you think I don't know that? Ugh. What do you think he's talking about? Got no more idea than you do. Maybe he's using some kind of code like that man from earlier? He could be one of them, could he? Do you think he could be? Damn it all! I can't be sure. Just look at his eyes, though. He doesn't look like a man who makes an honest living to me. I see what you mean. I love Niall. We come this far. There's no way I'm letting us get caught now. We need to proceed carefully and deliberately. Let's see if we can find another route. Not route. Route. Ah, Farmer Cookie, that house over there is empty. This way, follow me. For Dito's sake, if I get his leisure, I would have done it already. She patrol area of the bottom stairs. I'll take the at the top. Guess I'm gonna call him Raymond again. Wait, he works at the villa now, doesn't he? Just my luck. This ages away. This further shot is bad for my blood pressure. Need some more nicotine in me. I love Niall. Damn, we waited there all night. They're still patrolling? Jesus. They want her bad. Guess money's money though, so what can you do? Come on, why are there still so many of them going around? How can we get to the guild like this? I think we're gonna have to spend the rest of the night here, unfortunately. We won't need to come to that. I think if I can find a good opening, we can force our way through, just in case of finding one. I don't think that's a good idea. We need to be careful and rest while we can. As logical as it sounds, I'm not buying it for a real reason. Get a grip, sure. I can't let my emotion get the better of me. There's no guarantee we're even safe here, you know. I still think it's safe in the long run to get to the guild, no matter what we have to do to get there. Hey, where do you think you're going? Second floor is a better place to rest than the first. We'll find it easier to escape from here than we would from below. This should be a good spot. Wait one damn minute. This is your safety we're talking about here. You could stand to listen to me. There's million people trying carefully for the rest of the night. They aren't going to give you the opening you want. At least I don't believe they will. We made it this far, so I don't think it'd be best for us to rest tonight and resume trying tomorrow, don't you? Trying to do what? Pardon? You're still hiding something, aren't you? For one thing, you're awfully familiar with the city for someone who claims it's the first time here. You'll soon know a lot about those men and what they will do and won't do, too. What exactly are you really after? It's plain to say at this point that you want more than just not to be caught by them. If that wasn't the case, you would have asked to be shown around the capital. Not that I think that's what you want either. What's your real goal? Well, no answer. The work you do is based around trust. You guys have requests from people who won't tell us what they're up to, or who knows what kind of crimes we could be abetting. Go on, the whole thing about the inheritance was all a big fat lie, wasn't it? Saying you've been setting off alarms since we started running around together? Strike that, since you first came to the guild. Why did you lie to me? The story about the inheritance is true, I swear it. I want to go to Gransel Castle. I really am the one to whom my grandfather gave his fortune, but I haven't finished the necessary procedures to truly inherit yet. Until I complete the required paperwork in Gransel Castle's administrative room, I'm not legally allowed anything. That's why there are so many of those men in the black around that area. All of my relatives know exactly what I need to do, you see? So they're trying to make sure I can't do it. Still, if I don't keep trying to move forward, I'll... What a mess. Okay, for argument's sake, let's assume that I believe all of what you just said. I'm only hearing about it now. That is... You thought I went on that money, didn't you? If I did and I knew everything, I'd have all that pretty greedy girl could dream of taking together with you. That's what you thought. I'd do, isn't it? I'd play along and steal for myself the second that chance presented itself. Do I look like that much of a scumbag to you? No, you don't. It's not it at all. After I was grandfather, I lived all on my own. The second this world became public, I had crowds of people descending upon me. People who, like you said, weren't just only claiming his fortune for themselves. Then I started to live in my grandfather's house, and before I knew it, my once peaceful life was shattered. One day, someone pushed me down the stairs. Another, I tasted something funny in my food. These kind of things began happening on a regular basis. Legally, they were my relatives while I was a minor, so there was very little I could do. I tried reasoning with them at first, but in the end I had no choice but to leave home myself. I wandered the highways alone, going from place to place and trying not to be discovered. I knew that while I could hopefully avoid being caught that way, I'd eventually just be declared missing and presumed dead. Besides, after I'd left once, even if I did go back home, I knew I'd probably be locked up somewhere and reported as still missing regardless. Grandfather's will be declared as invalid in my time, and relatives blissfully share their newly bequeathed wealth between them. I hated the thought of that happening. That's why I decided returning to the capital. Even if it's the last thing I do, I will formally inherit what he wanted me to. That's why I decided to try and get an escort from someone I could trust. So instead, I don't think I can trust you. Not at all. And, I will admit that when I was for the capital was a lie. I'm sorry for deceiving you. You're a grade A moron. I'm sorry. Could have saw this from the beginning, and so it's a whole lot of headache. If I know what you're trying to do, I would have been able to formally escort you where you wanted to go. The guild would have been the safest place for you to hide out, too. We would have ended up in this dump instead. I suppose you're right. I was just scared. I'll never be able to forget what I saw that day. I saw in the eyes of everyone who gathered to hear that Will read. The horror I felt when I saw it. Madness, insanity, cold, murderous light, emotions that no one can explain, that no one can put into words. It was invisible for long before they managed to push it back below the surface and out of sight, but it was still there. Because now, I believe that's something that all of us possess naturally. Human beings are capable of limitless cruelty, every one of us. And that realization has left me terrified of us all. It's not that I don't trust bracers. It's just that I've been so scared. I'm so sorry. No, I shouldn't have wasted your time with any of this. I shouldn't have let you get caught up with all this when you were busy enough already. Just forget that. Listen. Huh? It's my policy to be 100% to all the work I undertake. Don't underestimate me. I'm the one who should be apologizing to you. I want to be strong and to live with my head held high. Some people I was right to feel that way, and yes, I've lived my hardest until now. But you made me notice that there's something wrong with my attitude. I'm not going about it the right way. So you realize I knew that I want to be able to keep living with my pride in every step. So no more saying sorry, okay? I want to see this drop through to the very end. That's why they're besties. That's so sweet. Aina holds herself together so well, too. So, where's the Grand Castle that we need to go again? Administrative room. The deadline for submitting the paperwork is noon. Noon today? That barely was any time at all. Why are you only telling me this now? Has to be filled within a month of this he's passing away. That's the law here in Liberal, apparently. Alright, I never was much good at this legal stuff. Bet Kurt knows it all by heart, though. He did seem like the type who might. Let's get going. We don't have any time to waste. As long as we do what we discussed earlier, we should be able to handle this. We're getting inside the castle, and they're not going to stop us. Miss Scherazard, I really am glad that you were the one who undertook my request. The more time I spend with you, the more I realize you're someone dependable, who relies on their own strength to live. You're blowing my merits out of proportion, I think. Also, can we start with that Miss Scherazard now? The way you say it just makes my name sound ridiculously long. Does it? It does. Feels like our conversations just take twice as long as they should because of it. Well, if you insist. Now you know all there's know about what I want to do. So I can finally request again that you escort me to Grandson Castle. You got it. You'll get there. I promise you that. And that's why she calls her Shara. Thank you. This is so sweet. I love this. Where was I? Okay, right here. Okay. I don't know what the plan is. I'm just gonna walk towards the castle and hope for the best, I guess. And then you come eventually. There's the last chance after all. I love him. Is it Antoine? You're kidding me, a cat? No, wait a sec. There might be something else inside. A bomb. Don't your guard down. I know. There. Too late. Nothing good. Now's your chance, Anna. Alright. There's more of them. No. Let's finally show yourselves. What's the hold up? Why haven't you made an example out of them yet? Client's waiting. Get a move on. Kurt, we're really gonna regret messing with us kids. Hope you don't expect to just be able to walk away after showing yourselves. First, I'm gonna kill you. Then you're gonna kill him a while longer. She's still useful. As long as you get to write her own will, I'll say what's having to forge one later. You really think this will be that simple? If you think saying that's gonna nerve nervous, you got nothing coming. Anna, you can still run, right? Yes. I'll take all these guys on myself. While I'm doing that, you run. What? You can't take this many opponents on yourself and have a chance of winning. I'm not gonna beg for mercy, I take it. Got something you need to do, and so do I. So let's just do them. Don't worry about me. It's about any intention of dying here. What are you even talking about? Damn you. Go, Anna. But I said go! So you have a little trouble over there, Scherazard. Kurt! What? Who the hell are you? Kurt? What are you even doing here? Have you forgotten that I'm affiliated with the Garrett's Bachelor? I see anything odd about my presence here. Well, I know, but I'm highly soon to realize exactly what you must do. But I can't say I'm pleased about how willing you appear to throw away your life without first exploring the other options. I'm sorry. I can't entirely fault your decision from the perspective of a bracer, but I would like you to give a little more attention to your surroundings. I'm well aware that you seem staunchly opposed to relying on others. But take a good look at the situation you're currently in and tell me exactly what you should really be doing. Kurt, can you take care of things here for me? Certainly.
Go!
Oh, fuck him up, Kurt.
Rise!
Smack these hoes. Yeah, Kurt's actually, like, pretty badass. I really like Kurt. He's probably my favorite out of them. Like the four. And Lace is obviously lovable. Now, Aina. Right. We're getting away. How much should we be able to take us, guy? Everyone else? The other ones. Started the delay with Kurt. No, I'll let you take care of it as it is. Huh, should do fast work. I don't even know who this is. Then much the obstinate young lady finally came to her senses. And she was the side sprint. She was more like a wild boar, always trying to stop and take a look around her. I've always known that she was takes to be an excellent bracer. She immediately lose sight of something important and need to put it back on track. Given the opportunity, she's always perfectly capable of doing so. She would have given much stronger than she is now. That she's righted herself, I'm sure of that. Ah, to be young again. Quick enough, we're not even here. One thing I never understood is, like, I'm gonna kill you, and then they pull out a staff and, like, stop them, but, like, they have guns. Like, unless I have a magical barrier, there's no way for me. I mean, I know that's how, like, animes work, but, like, they're taking their time. How are they even doing? Oh no, that shouldn't be hasty. Capture is unnecessary for plans as far as I'm concerned. As soon as I do bell chimes. True as that means, sure that wouldn't invalidate the word, sure that she doesn't get eliminated, but doesn't mean you have to share with everyone else. Which means our show end up going down. Kinda like to avoid that if we can. Don't you worry, you got plenty of options. Remember, you only deal with a single young girl. What? Cool. Why? Oh dear, what are you doing here, Aina? Keep telling how dangerous it is to go venturing outside. And alone at that. You blind old man? She isn't here alone. I could see you getting in my way. Ugh, it's like they don't even care if they kill you in the process. It wasn't a very good shot. Taking mercy isn't exactly forte. Sorry, sir. Scherazard, what is it? Let's just force our way through here. We don't have time to mess around. Got it. Time to come along home, Aina. Everyone's waiting for you now. Oh god, I don't know if I can make it through this. Yay, level 12, because it matters so much in the story. What is the meaning of this? If you give me your hand, this is the quality of service we receive? That's to be a breach of contract, surely. This isn't acceptable at all. I can barely bring myself to watch. I think it's time you took a little nap yourself. What are you doing? Is all you care about reckless violence? What a poor upbringing you must have had. Uncle? I got no interest in handing grandfather's land or his money. That's not why I've been running away from you or doing any of what I've done. As much as I don't need it, I know I don't want you to have a single mirror of it either. I'm sorry. Damn, that's gonna hurt in the morning. Sometimes I really find myself doubting you're actually from a rich family like you say you are. How for you to say such a thing? I'd like to believe I act the part more than you, at least. What are you doing? What did you seem happen out here? You there, 30 orphan once. I'm from the Bracer Guild. What, the guild? So you are. So what's the Bracer doing here? We're actually Americanized guild, but that doesn't make it alright for you to cause impost riots at the castle. No reason to believe that these people are responsible for numerous criminal acts within the capital, and lock them out for the sake of peace and order in Grensa and the safety of its people. So could you maybe arrest them? I haven't covered that part yet. Very well. We're going to be taking with us as well, but I'll let you up this time. What to do? So you might have gotten away with it, punch him this time. This way, just lucky next time you're trying to overreach your authority. Protect the capital is our job, and we'll show no mercy to anyone who causes trouble, brace or otherwise. Oh, is it? Cool. Can I ask another favor then? There are a bunch of their friends still in the city. Get take care of those, couldn't you? Of course. At last I saw Kurt was with them, so you probably don't have to live a finger there either. You two, follow me. Huh? I'm never used to dealing with the army. Huh? Oh, I was an authority the bracer badge wields. You were kind of cool. That was the first time I'm trying to use my badge like that, I'll have you know. But never mind my badge now. We're running out of time. We need to hurry. Right. Phew, we're finally here. I can't believe a girl like you could actually keep up with me running full throttle. Anyway, get the paper coat done. Quickly. I'll be watching from here. Okay. I'll be quick as I can then. Yay! Yay! I'm happy for you, Aina. Congratulations. Scherazard, looks like I need a witness to sign this. A witness? You wouldn't be willing, would you? Sure, if you're okay with me doing it. Of course I am, silly. In fact, I want it to be you. And I'd be happy to. I never thought the day would come when I would be called as a witness for something like this. I thought the day would come when I'd be able to proudly say I was a senior bracer, and I'd be able to feel overwhelmed with the pride over something in the first place. That undersigned Aina Holden shall hereby inherit the property of Sal John Holden as outlined in his last will and testament. Witness Scherazard Harvey. Thank you, Scherazard. I'm gonna cry. It's so cute. It's finally over. That's our quest wrapped up, right? Actually, no, there's one more thing I need to do. We're still not done. Could you possibly bring an application form? Is she gonna make Cher get calf? Oh, I'd like to make a donation to Her Majesty's Welfare Foundation. So she was gonna give all the money to the castle. That's even a bigger spit in the face. She didn't even take the money from the guys. She took it and then gave it away. Get fucked. Aina's a bad bitch. We got so many strong female protagonists here. I love it. Cheers. Nope. So I can't believe you gave all of that money away. Okay, maybe you don't need all of it, but you still need something to live, right? I suppose you're right. What I did was a little strange, but I made up my mind to do this from the very beginning as a matter of principle. When I set out and didn't do all this money, I meant it. Still, congratulations on becoming a senior bracer. I'm not sure what the difference between a senior and junior bracer is, but it's clear that's something you really worked for. It means I have a lot more authority, but I got a lot more responsibility to go with it. It also means I get a nice new badge, but I wasn't even interested in that personally. Oh, really? Yep. Relieved to hear that. Kurt. I see you're finally beginning to understand the necessary mindset to be a bracer, Scherazard. Crap, it's Kurt. This might look like alcohol to you, but it's actually water? I say it's mainly cause for celebration. I will turn a blind eye to your drinking tonight. Just don't go drinking so much that it interferes with your ability to do your job. Fine. What is it? As you're fully aware, Scherazard, you are now a senior bracer, which means you must behave with more responsibility. It means I expect you to see into your drinking every free moment between jobs, day or night, and sneaking out at night for it too. I also no longer discover that you've been taking advantage of the busiest times on the schedule to behave like a drunken lunatic. Is that really what you usually do, Scherazard? It's like a tried and true troublemaker. Don't say anything. Are we clear? Yes, sir. There's no need for sir, of course. We're both senior bracer now, which means that we're both in equal standing. Well, I'm hardly even a veteran. I'm still very much a rookie. Are you now? Says who? Regardless, this isn't what I'm here to discuss. What I came for concerns your uncle, Aina. Came to make you aware of the fact that the bracer girl is capable of asking for leniency in his punishment. Having a Jaeger of personal use carries a very grave punishment, you see. Yeah, Because that's, I only know that because at the very beginning, Kevin was using the same Jaeger Corps. Jaeger Corps? Are you afraid of those men dressed in black? Yes, they're one of the many corps that are now corps that are to be active here in Liberal. Recently, there have been many such corps making their way to the country, and they've been successful in finding work, too. Hiring them, of course, is very illegal, but with armies slow to act as they currently are, taking the chance to take care of them, though, so we shouldn't see any sign of them in the near future. Excuse me, sorry. To take care of them? All of them? That makes sense. It wasn't just coincident that he showed up when he did. Been investigating all the air corps and the Liberals so he could start an operation to wipe them all out. Nobody seems so swamped. The areas of the country have been targeting wealthy individuals in hopes of getting them signed contracts. There have been countless cases like this all across the country of late, with civilians getting caught up at a worrying frequency. Goodness. I believe the case we're dealing with here was no exception, and that was the Jaegers who came to your uncle rather than the other way around. It's hard to feel too much sympathy under the circumstances, but in a sense your uncle was a victim in all of this as well. No, fuck you. I don't believe that. What? What are you trying to pull? Just because he has approached him and not the other way around, he's a victim, then he deserves to get off the slap on the wrist? And Aina's supposed to be okay with that? He tried to kill her! Sheriff, please calm down. There's no need to shout. I'm sorry, but still. No one is saying he doesn't deserve to be punished for his actions. All I'm here to say is that if, and only if, Aina wishes, the guild is able to request leniency in his sentencing. That is all. Oh. You scared me for a moment. You need to make a decision immediately. Questioning him will take roughly a week as it is, based on what I've heard. You bear no responsibility to even make any choice at all, so please don't feel as though you have to think long and hard about this. As you can tell, I haven't been talking a lot this morning. Just please be aware that the possibility of forgiveness exists, that is all. Alright. Incidentally, should you ever find yourself in need of assistance with anything in the future, the Bracer Guild is always available to aid you. We're certainly not omnipotent or infallible, but we'll at least try to do what we can to aid those who want our help. Thank you. I'm really sorry for not telling you the whole story from the start, too. Please don't be. The situation you are in, the reluctance is quite understandable. Furthermore, what is worth being a full-fledged Bracer should be able to tell roughly what a client wants just from looking at them. They should also not, under any circumstances, try to chase away a potential client in genuine need. Ouch. So long ago then, huh? Certainly, but don't we all? Alright, I've said what I came to say, so I'll be excusing myself now. Oh, really? You couldn't stand to join us for just one drink? I'm afraid not. I still have my duties as guild receptionist remaining after all. As for you, Cher, be careful. You don't have too much water. Oh. Crud, why's you gotta be so serious? Oh, actually, how about you, Aina? Can you handle liquor? If you can, you should join me for a few drinks. Well, alright then. You sure? Really, really sure? Of course, you've done so much for me, how could I refuse? Join me for a few drinks, the least I can do. Let's get to boozing. Tonight's gonna be fun. Can't wait to see what a prim and proper girl looks like when she's drunk out of her mind. It's gonna be awesome. Oh. Well, cheers. Damn. A teen girl's just like her on the other side of the river. Silky blonde hair, beautiful blue eyes, smooth skin. The blissful children on the other side dressed like royalty and smiling like angels. Seeing them, I asked myself the same question over and over again. Why aren't I on that side? I envied them. I hated them. I both longed to be one of them and rejected their very existence. I knew the answer to my question from the very beginning. I despaired of myself. I always tried to avoid others getting too close, believing that to be what I needed in order to live. But I could never completely get rid of the tiny lingering hope deep within my heart. That eventually, no matter how long it took, the day would finally come when I could smile from the heart. That the day would come when I would finally be able to accept and forgive myself for how I was. The next day, Aina visited the Bracer Guild and registered her desire for her uncle to be shown leniency in his sentencing. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to accompany her, having been drunk under the table by her the night before. Aww. That's so sweet. What's this new ornament we got? Of eagle-eyed information. Ooh. Okay, on to the next door, which is... I'm doing Tita and Agate, actually. Girl, skilled in orb engineering, accompanied by an ever-burning flame. I feel like it has to be Agate, because, like, they're, like, besties. View part 2, please. Because we never got to see the second part. This one might have a lot of story because I've gotten all the characters now, I think. I would imagine. I don't know who else I'd be getting. I named the last chapter gangs all here, so they best be all here. Oh, should I get you a memory fragment and my blessing? Time to do Tita's voice. Tita's voice and Agate's voice aren't that hard for me to do. Hardest voices is like Race's is kind of hard. I was just right before our fucking Tita got yoinked. Ugh, can't believe I'm going through this with this. Should never give impression. Promised to come here once a month in the first place. Having to adjust my schedule all the time just so I can count on this. Come all this way to eat is such a pain in the ass. But, well, whatever. I do well, I guess. He's so cute. What the hell? I just felt this horrible chill around his time. What was that for? Okay, then. Doesn't seem like I've caught a cold or anything. Probably no big deal. That was the moment they're standing in the factory. Yeah, I'm about to test it. Oh, that's everything it needs to be. Machine guns are new models, so they could be probably do some tweaking. That's all it's... Armaments. I always start on saying that. So also armor and strengthen. Its mobility is at 60% because of all the work we did through the night, you know. Huh. Okay, I think we should leave it like this for now and take some data as is before we start doing anything else. I need to slow down. I'm so sorry. I speak so fast. It's just how I speak. I'm trying. Sometimes I'm trying. Works for me. Ordinarily, we just set off for testing whenever they can perform basic actions at this stage, then call it a day. But thanks to all Tita's help, it ended up relatively complete for our prototype. I think we'd probably get away with doing a simple combat test using it, even. And we should, too. After all, just so happens we have the perfect guinea pig for it coming. Dad, Morning, did you sleep well? Yeah, I'm feeling great, but, my voice might be really bad. Why can I not do his voice right now? All I can picture in my mind is the sight of that red-haired hooligan crawling on the ground after getting the beating of a lifetime by the orbital gear. Can hardly wait to see it in real life, too. Mom, I keep trying to tell you that Agate's really not a bad person. To take what she's saying to heart, Tita. She can probably stand to discuss the issue a bit more tactfully. I'm sure all she wants to find out exactly what Agate's doing, trying to worm his way into you in the first place. Oh boy, even Dad seems to have him wrong. Okay, let me explain this one more time. He might be sort of rude and blunt, and he does grumble every time to do something. He has a bad habit of scaring people, obviously, but he's actually kind of a good person, I swear. My voice is not doing that right now. One sec. Really now? I'm starting to get a little worried about him, too. What? Why? I keep saying he's a really nice person. Alright, time to go and get things ready. I'll leave the final adjustments to you, Dan. I've got something to take care of elsewhere. You're going, then? Then I am. I've heard more than enough. Something has to be done. The sinner must be punished with death. What? Mom, where are you going? Wait. Ugh. Mom, no! She said, Mom, what indeed is happening here? Are you alright? I'll live. What was Erica in such a hurry for? Well, it's time for the testing to begin. You're not much of an overprotective friend than she is, I'll have you know. Where is she? I could have sworn I saw her running this way. Where could she have gone? Probably should never rest so early. Might as well drop by the guild and see if there's any work to do until evening. Was that just my imagination? The second I walked in the door, I felt like my life was in mortal danger. The person here is a researcher there, so it must have been. Oh my, what have we here? It isn't Agate Krosner. I pity you, I really do. Come again? Never dreamed my target would come wandering in nonchalantly while I was making necessary preparations for its execution, but that makes things easier for me now. Now I can tell that you want it directly. We've heard the most perfect place to die for you over at the central factory, so come on, there's not a moment to waste. Who are you? Here to pick a fight with me or something? Not at all. It's a completely legitimate request I've made to the guild. Or more specifically, to you. Like hell you did. No request like that would ever get accepted here. If you want somebody to request to the guild, you'll have to come up with something a little bit better than that. Huh, oh you pitiable flea. I figured you were still thick-headed, but I didn't think your general IQ would be quite this low. You need to be more aware of your sins. What does this woman have against me? Her eyes are scaring the shit out of me. Clean out those ears of yours and listen well. Moron. This request about getting tested and capable of orbital gear commanding to you in a variety of situations, which means that by helping us, we'll be able to improve it. Another process. Maybe the unforgivable sins you commit shall be. Just what are you rambling on about, woman? Maybe you didn't get the memo, but the break school exists to help people who really need it. We don't exist just doing some old thing someone feels like asking us to do. So we haven't got time to be messing around with some crazy time waster. Is that the real reason you don't want to do this? Or are you just scared? Say that again. I can't find her anywhere in town at all. She hasn't gone home. Just working at Mom around off too. It's not my fault you're not listening to me. As I said, if you help me with these tests, maybe it'd be graceful to consider reducing your punishment a little. That sounded like Mom. Could you be in the guild? Excuse me, I'm dying. If you want to help that much. Tita? Agate? What are you doing with Mom? Oh, and one more thing I want to make very clear after that. You not get one cell's radius of my sugar power donut under circumstances. Are we clear, you shameless hoodlum? Wait a sec. Whoosh. The hell? What just happened there? She's up around with Tita. Why didn't you witness her getting abducted by someone dangerous? You didn't worry about that. Oh, sup, Keelika. Her name is Erica Russell. She's Tita's mother. Her mother? That is Tita's mother? You've got to be kidding me. Parents came back here from abroad about 2 weeks ago. Erica and Dan Russell. Their arrival was somewhat unconventional, admittedly, but they really are Tita's parents. I can assure you of that. You're trying to tell me I wasn't related to her by blood? Well, that Mr. Sup, would you mind if we got right to discussing work matters? Oh yeah, lay it on me. Free till this evening, so if you got any quick jobs needing, I can knock them out for you. Well, first is this one from the Central Factory. They're requesting assistance. They're ready to test for a prototype of a new weapon called the Orbital Gear. Orbital Gear? Hold a minute, that sounds familiar. The guys officially accepted these requests that Erica mentioned to you earlier. It has your name on it, in fact. Can't believe this. She actually submitted that as an official request. Don't know much more about this orbital gear than you do, I'm afraid. She may describe as a weapon that combines the finest liberal's orbital technology. It's being developed by the entire Russell family together to boot. The location only due is Rais Central Factory. A new weapon? Wait a sec. You said the whole Russell family, right? Not just the adults? Please tell me Tita is involved in this crap. I couldn't tell you. She didn't say. But Tita's ready to graduate from being an apprentice and become a full-fledged engineer, though, so perhaps she is. Would her involvement be a problem to you, Agate? Well, no, but... Remember, her parents have only heard about them from Tita, so it's not like I can pretend what they're like. But I remember something like she made her sound. She's kind of messed up in the head. That's Cook's got Tita involved in developing some kind of new weapon. Put that request on hold for now, Keelika. On hold? Don't give it to anyone else for now, I assume you mean? Yeah. I'm gonna go and find out what's going on. I didn't even think of getting that to anyone else before I'm back. Look at Agate. He's so cute. I like their story development. They're so cute. Okay, so am I going to the factory? What about here? What? She boarded the elevator. Are they on the 4th floor? I think they're on like the 4th floor. Okay, I went to the roof. Ugh, where's this tube gone? Can't find him anywhere. Hey there. Must be Agate. Who's this guy? Doesn't look like any ordinary engineer. Oh, I get it now. You're Dan, right? Seem to remember hearing you were a bracer at one point. Oh, was it Cassius who told you? Oh no. Just heard some stuff about you from Tita and her grandpa. Right. Actually, he quit the whole bracer thing about 10 years back, didn't he? Makes it right around when Cassius joined it. Can't imagine being as much of a lunatic, but who knows? You guys developed a new weapon, right? Heard you got Tia helping you out with it. That true? Oh, yeah. Such a simple system, however. She's a full member of its development team. She's become so much more capable over these past couple years. I don't feel like there's all that much I can teach her to anymore. Oh, I was right. What the hell have you guys got your own kid doing? I know you're busy and you can't afford to be back home here that often. And a little squirt loves orbital tech, so part of me gets why you want to help her with whatever new stuff you got in the works. But doesn't make it okay to let someone like that young work on developing a new weapon. Use some common goddamn sense, man. What's so funny? Agate, do you trust her? What's trust got to do with this? Don't go try to change the subject on me. What you've got her doing? I've heard a lot about you since coming back here. With that, there's just one question I want to hear the answer to from you directly. Now, it's my understanding they've been keeping her company quite often while my wife and I are away. Is that because you feel she's unreliable? Maybe just coincidence, or is there some other reason? Just what you've been trying to achieve by being with her so much. What? I wasn't trying to achieve anything. Because I'd give an answer. There's no doubt how much she's helped me. I'll admit, at the start she seemed like she could do it jack all, and I stuck around to protect her. But she never actually needed it. She ended up doing way more for me than I ever did for her in the end. So yeah, I guess when you put it that way, I do trust her. That was pretty damn amazing. I see. Okay, so he doesn't have as many screws loose as his wife. Could probably give him a pass, right? Look, I'm guessing there's some special reason to get involved in developing that weapon of yours, right? You might tell me what that is. Yeah, there is. Well, I suppose it couldn't hurt to tell you. You must rent from Ouroboros, right? Yeah. The crazy strong little girl with a huge robot. Couldn't forget her if I tried. Tita says she's friends with that girl. Which sounds insane. I know. Nah, it's not. She doesn't talk about it, but I know who she is. I feel like she's gone on unnatural lengths to avoid the issue even coming up, too. Let's explain this a little simpler. The bigger project was begun with the aim of developing a new weapon that could compete with society's advanced military technology. Eventually, we ended up with something that could even go head-to-head with Pater Mater. As soon as she shared about what we were planning to do, Tita told she wanted to be part of it, of her own volition. At first, Eric and I were strongly opposed to the idea. It was Tita who insisted she wanted to do whatever she could to keep the connection she had with Ren. She wouldn't take no for an answer. She insisted it was something she could do for her. From my perspective, her intention isn't actually to talk Ren down or anything along those lines. She just thinks that participating in Arbol Tech's development, she would keep thinking about her. The project connects them in a tiny way, even if they can't meet, and even Tita can't do anything more substantial for her. It really is a tiny connection. That's probably the best she can do for Ren right now, and she's determined to do it. I had no idea. She's such an idiot. How am I supposed to know your sword and something that heavy if you don't tell me? She ran the project formally as an engineer, no different to Erica or me. My wife was the one who gave her permission. After all, she showed as much resolve as she did. I wouldn't have fair us treat her like a child. Mind if I ask something? Where's our Opal gear thing now? Does that mean you're up for the job? Well, I can't walk the hell away. She might go do something crazy again if I leave her alone. I see. I thought I was right about you, Agate. You just seem to have some promise. What are you talking about? What Gramps say? You don't need this, incidentally. Using this elevator, we'll let you get to the basement floor 5 of the building. I was trying to figure out, I couldn't find it. Tina and Erica should be there. You're gonna want to make sure you're ready if you go, though. Erica was dead set on testing on you. I couldn't care less what she wants. I'm just gonna go up to you with the test. What else does is none of my business. What about you, Dan? You ain't coming? Don't mind me. I'll be there. I haven't decided to accept you myself yet. Accept me as what? I love them. Guess it's the place. What? Is that it? So the checks on the leg's complete. Guess I'll check the settings one more time too. I've got nothing to do until Mom and Dad come back, so I should make the most of it. That's a train in the background, sorry if you hear that. That was gonna be an orbital cannon. Can't believe you're making a robot as nuts as this. Again? What are you doing here? Is it because Mom? Did she ask you to come here? I'm so sorry. Mom and Dad seem to got you all wrong. I keep trying to explain to them what you really like, but they never listen to me. It's not a big deal. I'm here because your mom asked me to come anyway. You're not? Well, heard you're working pretty hard down here, like a proper engineer. So I figured I'd come and join you as my way of showing some support, I guess. Hoping with these tests and official requests anyway, so it works out. Okay, let me give you a brief rundown of the orbital gear then. Everyone's most distinguishing character is that the pilot can climb inside and operate directly from within. It hasn't been decided for sure that the final model will be necessarily like this, though. Oh, and then there's how it reaches maximum mobility. Come over here for a minute. Sure. We designed a new walking system to increase its mobility substantially, you see. Ordinarily, bipedal robots require 2 units to control their posture and center of gravity, which work in tandem with one another to walk. Man, trying to do this voice is, not happening today. Okay. Huh. But this approach really drains system resources across the whole archaism. The way you've chosen to resolve this is... Huh? What the hell? Mom, how long have you been there? So, you decided to test the have you, Agate Krasner? You're so sweet. Does that mean you finally accepted your sins and have come to repent? I have no freaking clue what you're talking about. You're trying to close to Tita, thinking I wasn't here, weren't you? Admit your sins, repent. I finally finished first-hand evidence. For crying out loud, will you quit the eyes? It's giving me the creeps. You have a completely useless kind of technology, but he's got potential, don't you think? You might just be right. I have to admit, there were concerns. I wish that at least tries to follow so like she doesn't understand, instead of outright refusing to listen to them. What are you two doing up there? Especially you, Dan. Weren't you just up on the roof with me a minute ago? I did tell you I was going to watch the test, didn't I? Well, here I am. I can't work out what he's thinking any more than I can his wife. Don't you dare ignore me, Agate Krasner. Well, regardless, since everyone's gathered now, so it's the time for us to begin. What are we doing? I finished finish all necessary final checks. Good girl, Tita. Let the testing begin. What is wrong with this family? Do I have to fight it? Well, Tita, do you think you'll be able to operate it all right? Yep, I'll be fine. I have plenty of practice. I'm ready to go as soon as everyone else is. Beginning monitoring. No problems with the data link. Looks like we're good to go. Okay, Kate. We're now going to be testing the orbital gear version 0.5. 0.5. You sure you're ready for this? Yeah, I am. Come this far. I'm not going to turn tail now. Let me promise one thing before we begin, though. If I want this to be a mock battle between yourself and the orbital gear. Because you'd have so much as a teeniest scratch on her. I'll be sending the goddess personally. Would go quite that far, but you get the idea. Don't hurt her, all right? I know. I ain't gonna hold back, but I ain't gonna hurt her either. That's all I want to hear. Okay, for starters. What is he doing? Then when I get advancing small cords to various points on his body. What are you doing? Are they tracking cords? This is we can collect data from your body in real time during the testing process. Fight's mobility should be out equal to your own, if not a little above what you're capable of. So it'd be a perfect way to test what you can really do. What it can really do. Well, that's your reason. Should this ain't some form of harassment? Of course not. Right. Erica, if you would. Gladly. What is she doing? She's going Super Saiyan, I guess. What am I even watching here? Erica's success dance. She always does it before every big test or experiment. Already, I'm ready. Oh my god, this bitch is crazy. I think it just says tap, 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 tap. Setup complete. I can't believe we still do that after all this time. Talking actually has any practical effect either. If you look at the data from all the tests she's done collected, there's no difference in the odds of success whether she does it or not. Here, let me take care of that. Fire. Ugh. So you can see, it's just leave her alone when she gets all fired up like this. I'm feeling exhausted already and we haven't even started yet. Okay, what are we doing out here? First is a simple race. You're going to do 3 laps, of course, and the first to the finish line wins. There are obstacles in the way, too, just so you know. Be careful of those. Are you ready, Agate? Where's Lovey? Let's get this started. Here for work, not to play. So you are. We'll take your positions. Ready? Go. It jumped. What just happened? It flew. I'm sorry, Kate. No one told me how to finish the race by jumping on the finish line all of a sudden. Should've known. Mind you, it's not like jumping was against the rules of the race. I want to collect the data from it, too. I'd say only yourself to blame for getting cocky, wouldn't you? Ugh. Why are they so mean? What is this? What are we doing now? This tests the orbital gear's precision. Now what you do is place the 4th colored drum cans on their corresponding tiles on the floor. If you're hard than it looks, don't assume it's going to be a snap. If I lose this, I'm never going to hear the end of how clumsy excuse for a human eye am I. Alright, let's get started then. I don't know if I think this one's fair. Begin. Piece of cake. Wow, we got some excellent data out of that. Well done, Tita. You did a wonderful job operating it. The adjustments Dad made all the difference, really. His tuning of the actuators were perfect. I don't doubt that. He's always been good at handling those things. There's our acceleration and control now, too. Man, was even any point in me being here if you're just going to ignore me? Well, that's just been collecting data. It didn't really matter who won. Still, that's not true for the next one. Now the real fun begins. I gotta do her fast because I kind of imagine she's like, you know? Like a little angry, like, animal. The last test we're going to be performing is a mock battle to test the orbital gear's overall capabilities. Take your positions, both of you. Okay, got it. With this once before, but it bears repeating. Only aim for the orbital gear. Find so much a hair to place on Tita. It'll be very painful to execute on the spot. I know. You don't need to keep stating the obvious. Are you ready? Yeah. Bring it on. What am I hitting? I don't like that it hurts Tita. That wraps it up. You cheated. You totally cheated. Cheated how? You're full of shit. I am not. You some kind of invisible special power you must have. Like hell I did. Alright. Well, I think it's only fair to call this Agate's victory. There's the last of the test, right? Across the field then, my work here's done. Silly me. I nearly forgot, Tan. Didn't you say you wanted a one-on-one fight against this red-headed ruffian yesterday? Did I? Oh, right. I did. Cassie told me all about him, so I liked the opportunity at some point. He's about to smoke the shit out of me, isn't he? What? I have a bad feeling about this. You're the best. Go get your weapon. Doesn't necessarily have to be now. Now. You're doing it now. No time to waste. Alright. Only thanks here to you, Erica. Don't think it's gonna be easy either. He might forced to retire because of an injury, but he's still very strong. He's the one who taught Cassie's basic fighting for the staff 10 years ago, even. Seriously? Cassie went on to perfect the art of using one to fight himself, admittedly. But that should give an idea of just how strong my awesome hubby is. Surely. Now I really don't want to back down. Hey, wait a sec. This is over. My work is done. I'm gonna start doing a complete unrelated fight. Work's at 10 times hitters, bucko. Oh yeah, while we're waiting for Dan, I need to check Tita hasn't got any injuries. Good chance. You know what's gonna happen. Come down, Tita. What's wrong, sweetie? I kinda can't. Some weird errors come up and I don't know what to do. Huh? What's going on? Oh no. No. Damn it, no. Oh no, our concentrator is not strong. Shut it down, Tita. I can't. I won't do anything I tell it to. Hey, what's going on here? Explain this in a way I can understand. Tita, what's going on? We lost control of it. Okay, hi. Run. You doing okay? I started moving. Come on out. I can't. The seatbelt's stuck. Damn it. Is it good? And that's when the light appeared and they got transported. Tita. Phew, just in the nick of time. Are you two okay? See, now you're fine, but... Agate! Agate! No, this is all my fault. All because of me, I'm so sorry. I'm always causing you nothing but trouble with my selfishness. If I just kept quiet, none of this would have happened. This is all my fault, all of it. If I hadn't said I wanted to get closer to Ren. I know I couldn't really do anything for her. This is just my own satisfaction. This is not what I wanted to happen at all. I swear this is what I tried to do by getting involved in this project, but... Give it a rest, will you? My head's pounding enough even without you crying. Oh, Agate? It'll take more than that to finish me off. I figured you knew that. Ugh. Damn though, that thing packs a punch. Like I was able to block the brunt of the pack with my sword. If I hadn't, I'd probably deal with the goddess right bad now. Hey, I said I'm fine, right? There's nothing. Stop your crying, alright? But this is all because of me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm not gonna do this anymore. I quit. So... Don't you dare give up, Tita. What? You heard me. Don't you dare just throw the towel for something this small. You want to get closer to Ren, right? You want to understand her better, right? Then try and do it. Don't just give up the first hurdle you come across. Even when you get hurt? I had a worthless 10 years, Tita. I'm not going to deny that. But there's one thing I can never bring myself to do, and that was to throw this away. Never. But that's fine. This is why I'm the burst that I am now. Plenty of folks that have things that become such a big part of them, they can't bear to throw them away or leave them behind. Things that, I wish they try to forget, they just can't. Got something like that. I'm pretty sure you found something like that too, don't you? He's right. I really do. Agate, I changed my mind. I won't give up. I don't have to stand around crying. Not when I've got things to do. I'll think about what I can do. I'm going to do it. Because just like you're a bracer, I'm not a researcher. Really now. Okay? It's nothing. What's with the faces? So it's starting to make sense now. See, I told you. He's rude, he's taking that gal tacked over to the groin. There's promising him that there is. Preparation for it quite finished. I think it's when I get the second phase of testing your headed friend right away. The hell are you talking about? Looks like I never see you, Agate. She seems to come out of this unharmed, just as you promised. Oh yeah. I'd like to come to our house this evening. Huh? That comfort dinner was why we was nice to begin with. You'll be more than welcome. What's going on with him all of a sudden? Agate! Thank you very much again for earlier. You know having to protect me again. It's fine. Doesn't bother me. Still, sorry. But I think I'm going to pass on it. They were having a hot pot full of mushrooms and plants and a soup with lots of seaweed. Once our feelings seem to understand you better too, so this should be really fun. Now we'll get to join our hot pot together. Oh, right. I can hardly wait. Oh, bunch of sweeties. I might have to cut this into 2 parts. That might be a thing. So that's what that was. Can't believe I didn't notice that when I was doing the final checks. This is all my fault. We don't know that for sure yet, Tita. Let's not jump to conclusions. No good comes to blame yourself or feeling responsible before we know we had anything to do with it. Okay, still. Ugh. Where does this hammer come from? What's wrong with this place? Huh? That sounds like a gate. Really? Probably just imagination. Maybe. That reminds me, he should be here any minute now. Better go and warm up the food. Whoa. How much lens pop out of the ground? Erica, I think lens may be overdoing it a tad. They still concealed holes in the ground, won't you? Ugh. How long is he's going to make it in here, might I ask? Well, someone gets a chance to have a man-to-man talk with him. That's only only the goddess knows. Seems like you're putting up a good fight. Make no mistake, Agate Krasner. Our test match has only just begun. Poor Agate. Aww. Oh, I got a new S-craft for that. Okay, this next one is for Anelace. So, we'll do that. Girl who entrusts her feelings to her blade. I couldn't figure that out. I feel like it doesn't really scream Anelace to me, but... And then after this, there's something for Estelle and Joshua. And then there's something for Estelle. Although Estelle's thing is Estelle's soul thing is a mini game, so... Bows. Interesting. Oh, this is a surprise. And lace. Oh, look, Ryan. Is something the matter? It's not like you walk up the second floor and even look at the boy quiet like this. I feel like slipping into ice cream thing, are you? Don't be silly. I'm not kidding anymore, you know? Could have fooled me. I swear you were the one who ate 3 full scoops first thing one morning and then had to go get sewing medicine from Spence. Maybe I was playing tricks on me? Let's just pretend that never happened, okay? Besides, that was back when I was a junior person. That was forever ago. Learn my lesson after that, I swear. Now I have more than 1 scoop each morning. Now I never have more than 1 scoop each morning. I'm not supposed to have ice cream in the morning at all, you know. Well, no matter. That's what you've been doing up here all this time anyway. Oh, right. Well, you see, I got a letter from my pappy who was a long way this morning. Really now? He's a sergeant of our call, isn't he? Yep, he's an instructor. He's really famous among sword practitioners, actually. Ch.5 of the 8 Leaves One Blade School. Ah, yeah, that's the one. I was familiar with the name even before meeting you, but I was quite surprised to find you were his granddaughter. Didn't used to live in Liberal. I'm surprised you know about that. I can't say many members of here when he was here, though. It was around when I was born, so how could I? Long ago, I see. So how's he doing? Well? Judging by his letter, yeah, he's doing fine. I haven't had a chance to meet him in person for about a year now. Last time I had a chance to spar, I feel like he was totally babying me, even though he's like 70. He always feels skilled to be treating an active racer that way. Huh? What's this in serious face? It's nothing really major, but I've been wondering something for a while. Why don't you stay here when you could join him? Sorry, I'm lost. Well, it's just that you're aiming to improve your swordsmanship, aren't you? Feels like you have a grandfather like that. The best way to do would be to go with him and polish your skills at his side. That's, well... I suppose it's not a place to be telling you that. What may or may not be best for you. Sorry, Anelace, you need to pay attention to any old man like me. No, that's not true at all. I really appreciate your advice, so please don't think it's not your place to give it. I can definitely see where you're coming from on this. I do have my reasons for being here and all, but it's just a little difficult to explain. Oh. I do want to learn more about swordsmanship and swords in general. So in that sense, the right that continuing to train our path would be both the best and fastest course of action. That's not all I want to do with my life. I want at least as much, if not more, to know more about what it means to be a bracer. I guess it's the case I want to learn more about swordsmanship as a bracer rather than as a swordsman, if that makes sense. Am I even doing a good job explaining this? No, I think I see where you're coming from now, actually. Besides, Pam was somebody who taught me all the technical side of swordsmanship, forms, crafts, and that kind of stuff already. But that can not as well down to me now. So in that sense, I feel like there's no specific need for me to train on him nowadays. Of course, whether I'm really advanced my swordsmanship is another issue entirely. I wish I could say for sure I was, but... I see. What's the silent tune all of a sudden? It's nothing. You're just not one of those kinds of serious discussions, so I'm impressed that you're even capable of them. Hey, I'm so capable. Besides, you don't kind of push me to talk about all this stuff first. I'm glad I did too. Anyway, getting back to the point. What did I even say anyway? Oh, right. Well, how surprising it is. It says I should go see Cassius Bright. Cassius? The one and only? Yep, that's right. Supposedly Pappy was invited by Romy to be guest instructor at some point a long time ago. That's when he trained Cassius too. So ever since then, they had this kind of student-master relationship with one another. Cassius even was ready to go and see him 10 years ago, and he decided to stop using a sword too. 10 years ago? I put that around when he left the army and became a bracer then. His life probably tell you to go visit Cassius now, though. Well, I guess he only just recently found out Cassius returned to the army, so now he's wondering whether he might take his opportunity to take up the sword again. Gotcha. He wants to go and ask for him. I want to know what he says, yeah. I see. We really do end up connecting the treasure place in the funniest ways. Tell me about it. Anyway, that being said, I kind of have a favor to ask. You want time off, I presume? Well, who might say no? You got a good cause to have it. Can we get in touch with the army instead of meeting with Cassius if you want? Really? Really, go along and find that truth your grandfather wants for him. But in return... Excuse me. I want you to take care of every single monster extermination request on the board first. Every single one? Aren't there like 5 of them right now? Sure, but much doesn't there will be no trouble if we as you are right now. Maybe less of a problem if Grant were around, but I had to lend the guild over and around, and he's still not back. You have to pick up the slack here in this place, especially if we want time off. Okay. So I'm about to go. Or she's just gonna go do it on her own. 3 days later. Okay, no, she just did it on her own. Leicester Fortress. Phew, I'm finally here. We're on time too. Okay, let's go bug Cassius. Dun, 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 dun. Can I help you? I don't do voices for side characters. Well, I'm Anelace Elfeed, a bracer with the guild. I've come to meet with the Brigadier General Bright. Ah, I see, so I believe we're expecting you. I'll pass on that you've arrived then. You might have to wait a little while before you can meet with the General, though, I'm afraid. Oh my god, tired. Huh? But I'm right on time. Just something to throw a schedule off. Something must have. I can't pretend to know much more than you do. But the General's a very busy man, so it's not unusual for things like this to happen. Anyway, like I said, I'll pass on that you've arrived, but I'm gonna have to ask you to wait here for a while. Sure, no problem. It's taking ages. Oh, the meeting isn't going to end up getting canceled or something. I really don't have to come all this way for nothing. Since you can't meet Cassius, I could at least go shopping in Grenzel. There's probably getting a line of stuffed toys around now. What else should I get? Maybe the bear or crocodile once in a while would be nice. Excuse me, young lady. They're not going to meet with you now. Really? Damn, that's in the fortress. Good day, sir. Thank you. You must be Anelace. Yes, I am. Welcome to Leicester Fortress. The General's waiting. Please follow me. Oh, thank goodness. I seriously thought I was going to have to go home without getting to see him. Shall I sorry to wait? Well, please follow me. You got it, sir. Ah, good old days in Leicester Fortress. About your visitor, sir. Very good. You may return to your duties. Thank you, sir. Cassius has such a bad voice. I'm really sorry about the delay there, Anelace. Oh, don't be. I'm more thankful you took the time out of your busy schedule to speak with me at all. There's the least I could do for my old line of work. It's been a while since we last met, though, hasn't it? You've become a seasoned veteran before I knew it. I'd certainly like to think I have. I can't have a self-store head me while she's abroad, can I? That's just what rivals do. So they do. I'm looking forward to seeing just how much stronger you two can become. You won't be disappointed. Given the point, I was pleased to hear that old Master Ch.5 is still good in health. Still in good health. I believe it's because of him that you came here today. Yes, that's right. I didn't realize your acquaintance of his before this. I certainly am. In short, he's the man who taught me the way of the sword. It was over 20 years ago by this point. The first time we met was when I was back at the military academy, so I studied under him. Huh, still remember the harsh training sessions you gave your life to like they were yesterday. Oh, really? Is there any special reason you didn't say you knew him before? You knew I was his granddaughter, didn't you? I did. By the time I first met you, I'd long given up the path of the sword. It didn't feel a problem I acted as a student in light of that. Oh, gotcha. I haven't seen him in about 10 years, I think. He does write to me on occasion, but how is he these days? Does he still have that same old vim and vigor? Yep, he doesn't really act his age at all. Still, if you let me get right to the point, the reason I came here is to continue the discussion I had with 10 years ago. Oh. Why did Cassie's eyes get so big? To tell you the truth, Patty still laments the fact that you left the path of the sword. That's why he wrote to me when he heard you'd return to the army. He wondered whether you were returning to the military and maybe you were also ready to pick up a sword again. So this is it. He'd like to know directly from you how you feel. I see. Well, it's a great honor that after so many years he still got such an inexperienced and utterly lacking swordsman like me. And I'm afraid my answer is I still have no intention of taking up a blade again. Can I ask you why? You certainly can't, but I'm going to try to put my answer. It's always been on my mind too. Why is it kind of prompt someone to so skill the sword that they gain the title of Divine Blade to leave it all behind? You don't even make light your skill their stuff or say it's inferior. Nothing like that. It's just hard to wrap my head around why you did what you did, and there's a little part of me that I can't accept either. Especially now that you returned to the army. Why can't you return being a swordsman? Unless you believe the staff is stronger than your sword after all. No, not at all. I just believe staff to be a more fitting weapon for me as I am now. Staffs are a symbol of protection, which are used for more keeping enemies at bay than cleaving through them. You say the swords are good. You say that as if all swords are good for us cutting and killing. That's not true. I fight because I want to protect things just like you do. As a swordsman, as a bracer, and as myself. Are you telling me the swordsmanship happy tongue isn't going to let me do that? I'm sorry. I didn't ask you to take time today so I could come and shout at you. But I can't accept what you're saying. Up until what happened here in Liberal, I never felt any doubts that the swordsmanship was the right path for me. In the end, all of what happened just served to remind me how powerless I really am. And now, I feel like no matter how hard I try, I'll always be a rookie. I'll never be strong enough to do what I want to do. Now I see. Perhaps this is fate. See, Mr. Brad hasn't changed one bit. He's the same firecracker he always was. What do you mean? I'm afraid as I'm not, I won't be able to answer the questions you're asking me, but I have someone else who can. Sid? What's he planning to do here? Oh, is it, Julia, maybe? I really want to know who you called, too. Oh, there you are. Where do you begin? Indeed, I am. I should wear this uniform, then, especially not so soon. I think you enjoy messing with people. I'm not doing it to bully you. As well, your usual work clothes aren't well suited for this kind of thing. Okay, Colonel Richard. That was going to be my next guess. You're Colonel Richard! I realize this may sound a little silly, coming from a man wearing this uniform, but I'm no longer a colonel, young lady. Sorry. So, Mr. Richard, then? Or Alan? You can call me whatever you wish. There's no need for that, Mr. Meanwhile, I believe you're Anelace, a senior bracer with the guild. You know me? I'm not the former commander of the intelligence for nothing. I don't know about all the bracers in this country. I see. How do you end up being here? Actually, Richard is who I was meeting just before I spoke with you. Really? In short, I've decided to start up a new research company as a civilian, so I may not be part of the army anymore. I can definitely see myself continuing to work with it in the future. So I decided to come here in order to discuss the matters with Cassius in the hopes of maintaining a good relationship between us in the future. Oh, I get it now. Oh, wait. Is the person you mentioned earlier? That's right. I want the two of you to fight one another. Oh, wait a sec. That's all a bit sudden, isn't it? Especially when you're going to be fighting the famous Colonel Richard. Is that so? You don't know the answer to the questions you asked me earlier, then? I believe any debts you have towards Richard can only be dispelled through using it. Focus on not whether you want to lose, but on pouring all you have into the battle, and you should find the answers you speak. Alright, then. Not sure I'll make much of an opponent, but I'll do what I can. It's not every day one has a chance to test this against the relative A-Leaf school founder. I'm eager to see what you can do. Begin. Right. Oh, you're just gonna S-break me after that? Well, buddy, I have an S-break too. I almost won this fight. I got really close. I should know I'd stand a chance. I'm amazed by just how well you did fight, though. Alright, the victor has decided. Sheath your blades. Put this earbud back in. Their ears bothering. So, Anelace, how does swordsmanship appear to you? Well, he fights using A-Leaf School's 5th form, Morning Moon. He's made a few changes to the standard form, but it's largely style based around sword drawing techniques. Camera? Thanks. Well, okay, there's a bit more than just technical details like that. What did you notice? One thing I realized about fighting him, Richard's swing his sword is perfectly synchronized to my breathing. The second I go on offense, he reacts without fail. In that sense, it feels like his swordsmanship is much more defensive than offensive, I suppose. The defensive stance Matches perfectly with the one used in combat, and the result is very natural, very powerful swordsmanship. Huh. Well, I can't work as why he's focused on fighting defensively to begin with. I mean, I assume it's because he wants to protect something, but what? Anelace. Yes? I wield a sword for but one single reason. The reason to protect this country. Oh. Everyone has at least something that they wish to protect in this world. Perhaps it is a person, such as their family or loved ones. Perhaps it's a belief or ideology that they hold dear. And it's just the things we seek to protect are different, so too are the ways we choose to do it. In my case, the way I choose to protect what I care about just so happens to perfectly suit the defensive swordsmanship you noticed. Although I can only imagine how comical it must sound to hear a criminal who threatened this nation talk about wanting to protect it. Well, not really. Richard, you. Please don't say anything, General. Your Majesty may have chosen to pardon me for what I did, but doesn't make those crimes simply disappear. So, just as I protect liberal, remain even after leaving the army, I can't completely turn my back on mine. It was so that I could do so that I resolved to leave the army even. It was? You see, Anelace, to me, one's business life just means to an end, a way in which to achieve whatever you wish to do. I think that's true for one's choice of weapon as well, wouldn't you agree? Well, what's important is just what weapon you chose, but what you used to do it, what inspires you to take up and use it to fight. The reason I chose to put my sword aside to take up a staff is the feelings I had changed, that is all. So, Anelace, any more thoughts? I should use my sword anyway that best fits me to do what I want. That's what you're trying to say, right? Sure is. You beat me to it. Your master wise granddaughter, all right. Very quick to catch on to things. I'm just quick as forgetting things too, though. I finally get where you're coming from. Really? I'm happy to hear that. Could I ask you to pass my answer on to Master Ch.5 then? Consider it done. I'm sure I'll understand. I feel like I learned a lot today from having the opportunity to face off against you. I do hope you'll have the chance to again one day. So do I. You'll have to make sure you don't neglect your training then. Of course. I wouldn't dream of getting it less than 100%. Back to the grin. Really? It sounds like that was quite the fruitful experience. It sure was. I'm guessing this was Pappy's plan all along. He knew exactly what happened if I went to ask Cassie what I did, and that's why he asked. Must have so unsure of myself in the last letter I wrote him. I see, like master, like pupil. Incidentally, while I hate to spin this on you before you even had a chance to settle it back in, a lot of work built up while you were away. There's been a request from the mayor too, so I really need to get right on it all. If anything, you should be grateful. All this will give you a chance to refine your skill with that new mindset of yours, won't it? That's why I'm looking at it, sure. So, Pappy, well, I bet you knew all along. It looks like Cassius has no intentions of taking up the way of the sword ever again. But thanks for seeing him, I ended up giving a chance to re-examine my own swordsmanship. Up until now, I thought it was all about getting stronger, or faster, things like that. But now, I finally realized that what's far more important than either of those things is why you take up your sword in the first place. Your feelings. I feel like now I finally understand why I was never able to defeat you, no matter how many times we fought. I might not be the best student in the world, but I'll keep giving my training all I've got. Love, Anelace. How sweet. I was really close to... Okay, sick. So then the next one will be... Oh, I didn't win it, so I don't get a bonus from it? Oh. I'm gonna have to do that. Okay, I won the fight, so it was really easy. You just have to buff her strength from one of her abilities. I played it too safe last time, but yeah. So if there's any text that's about to change, I'm gonna show you here. Huh. Holy crap, I did it! Well, it looks like my skills have a lot of room for improvement. Alright, the victor's decided. I don't think I'll say much more different after this. Okay, it's the same stuff. Oh, I got a sword for it. What's this? It's a blade I once used myself. I think it would be much happier in the hands of an active practitioner of swordsmanship than my own at this point. Wait a second. I couldn't possibly accept this. This it should be Richard. Perhaps on the surface, but how things are on the surface is not always what's most important. I thought you had just learned that fact. Not sure lessons don't really have anything to do with this. There's no anything so seriously about this, Anelace. All you do is take up the blade and use it to do what you want to do in the way you choose to do it. That's all anyone expects of you. To do what I want to do in the way I choose to do it. Well, if you insist, I'd be happy to accept it. I feel I've learned a lot today from having the opportunity to face up against you. I do hope I have the chance again one day. So do I. Make sure you don't have it. There we go. Okay, continuing on with more story. I have really bad allergies right now, so if I sound like more stuffy or my voices aren't perfect, Please forgive me. This one is all about food, it looks like, so I have to commit certain kinds of food. But I do have this, so we're walking with this group. And then I got two more. I got an Estelle, I think, mini-game, and then Estelle and Joshua thing together. So, and then I'll probably wrap this episode up, but I'll probably just all be stories, so I'm sure I put that in the beginning, but that's how this is going to go, so. Star Chamber. I shall grant to you a memory fragment and my blessing. I don't feel like saying it in her voice every time, okay? Why don't you guys try becoming bracers? Those words were all it took to set the wheels in motion. As the young men Estelle had spoken to, Deen, Deen, Rais, and Rocco were the leaders of a group of delinquents who spent most of the time in the warehouse district of Rouen. In light of the unprecedented chaos that swept over Liberal, they soon began re-examining themselves and their lives. And after much thought, they agreed that the path of a bracer, a protector of the land's peace and its people's safety, may be the best road forward for them. That's not to say, however, that they didn't have any ulterior motives. No. They did think it would also give them the opportunity to be trained directly by the guild's Karna. Those helping learners made their way to the Ron Bracer Guild and expressed interest in joining. But those crafty receptionist Gene had other ideas swirling in his brain. And unfortunately for them, they were received their training from their longtime sworn enemy and former Raven group leader, Agate Krosner. Their grueling training began in earnest under his strict guidance. After roughly 3 months of pure hell, the end was finally in sight. Only today's final examination remained. I love this! This is so sweet! Oh, look at everyone getting like a little character arc out here. Oh. When I found we were going to be doing our final exam outside Run, I was so excited. Didn't think it was going to be a place like this. Same here. But I figured we'd have to drag it up to camp in the middle of this misty-ass swamp hole. Haven't you guys been outside of Ron before? On our first days of fresh air, had to be somewhere so weird. It's like we're on vacation. We're just part of our train. Can't expect to get taken to a theme park or something. I guess. Wow, that's so grown up for you. Glad one of you guys had screwed on. Thought I was going to have to give you guys a lecture while you're here. But maybe ourselves a boring crap after all. Anyways, that's enough shooting this shit here. Sorry. Ugh. Well, you gotta talk down to us. As you know, this final exam what determines whether you pass your training or not. It all hinges on this. Pass and you're all junior bracers from here on. Fail and you ain't. Either way, let me say this. I'm impressed you made it this far without dropping out. I wasn't sure you had it in you, but it shows how proved me wrong. Did he just praise us? Ooh, what's gotten into him? I think I'm gonna be sick. What kind of harmless do you think I am? Just hurry up and spill the details. And it's sick of standing around here. I want to get started. That shows balls. Good. Alright, let's get down to it then. Your test's simple enough. You're gonna make your way through a cave full of monsters. Get to the end and you pass. A cave? That exam was gonna be this valley. We gotta go somewhere else now? Oh, quit whining. It's not far from here. It'll be harder than it sounds. But if you get to the end in one piece, you get your badges. I'm not giving you a strict time limit. The longer you take, the longer you keep me waiting. So don't push your luck. That's it. Any questions? Sounds easy. All we do is go for a walk up, beat us some monsters. This exam was made for us. This should be kind of fun. That's no other questions, I guess. Well, Wilmer, I'll be counting on you to back them up for me. Well, if you insist. You sure up for this, though? You'll be fine, trust me. Okay, let's get our butts over to that cave. That was the one that the dragon was in. Originally, right? Oh yeah, when Tita and Agate had to face it in. Is that the last game already? Damn. This here's the entrance. Never thought there'd be a cave way out here. Huh, so this place is gonna determine our futures, huh? It's sure hidden well enough. Well, you already know what you're doing. I'll be waiting for you at the end, so give it your best shot. I'll be here backing up if you need it. If things get too icy and you need to break something, you come to me. Sounds like a job for you. We'll even need to come back here. Yeah, we'll breeze this thing in no time. Alright then. I'm ready if you guys are. Time to get to work. Okay. Well, let's see. What should I override? I guess probably these. This place is pretty big inside, huh? Yeah, tells them just fist fighting. You know as well as you making this cave is gonna be the main event. It's him we're dealing with here. He'll be waiting for us at the end of the challenge just to a fight, I guarantee it. You think so too, huh? Come on, our transport, it's a pretty safe guess. That's the real exercise has ended. Wonder how we're gonna be able to do against him this time. Looks like I'm pretty strong, might have a chance, but who knows? Either way, there's a good chance to get back at him for having to put up with this crap all this time. Let's go and give him hell. Yeah, right there with you. Ugh, fighting a gate hurts. That's one ugly monster. It might look that way, but I bet it's small fry. Probably just scare predators off. The biggest thing is the meaner it's gonna look. You think? This creature kind of sounds like it fits us too. I think it noticed us. Time to wish I hadn't. Piece of cake, shut up. Ugh. Ooh, what the? I thought we were stronger than this. It's not that we're weak, thoughts are just that strong. Guess I shouldn't say anything about this. Huh, why did you go and choose here? So much for your theory, Rocco. That wasn't just look strong, it was strong. You call that strong? Gotta be kidding me. What? What do you mean? Trying to act like it's no big deal isn't gonna impress us, you know. We can see you're struggling the whole time. You need your eyes checked then. Anyway, who cares what type of us? Let's keep moving. We got work to do. Well, wait a sec. What's up with him? They don't have any arts. These are all my items? No. Okay. Well, alright. Oh, those little magic guys. That should be too tough. Yeah, so things are on. Let's hop to it. I can't even reach them. Here. Oh, fuck. I forgot about that. Well, if he's easier than the last monster, how much stronger than the ones near Ron, though? At least we're gonna have to accept that all monsters near us tougher than the ones we know. I'm much stronger against these guys. It should be nothing. Damn it. Hey, calm down, Rocco. Might be strong, but it's not like we can't take him. As long as you do things slow and rest after every fight, we got this. Rest after every battle? If we need to take a break after every loser but much like that, how are we ever gonna catch up to that asshole? Is this really time to think about that? That's supposed to be a breeze, it is. Hey, Rocco. He's still letting someone get the better of him. I really need to use my ability though, because someone's about to fucking die. He's next one, I guess. There's no way I'll struggle against this guy. Don't be so sure. After all the fights here, there's no way I'll lower my guard down this time. Stay cautious, guys. Sick. Oh, it's never been that bad. Phew, that's that. Yeah, that would be tough, but nothing we couldn't handle. Ugh, only there's 3 of me. Huh? You said something? Couldn't you hear me? I meant what I said. If only there was 3 of me instead of just me and you 2 jokes, I've been done by now. If you say so, man. Well, what's for you? This is the group we got, and we're gonna have to stick with it. Keep your shit talking yourself, alright? Just don't drag me down. What's gotten into him? Seriously. Came across this monster in the tunnels. They kind of suck to play with. I literally kind of hate it. But here we are, so. Huh? Why is there a frozen rock in the middle of the path? I don't know. Kind of doesn't look like anything special, but it's a weird place for one to be. What's your damage? Don't want to ride up. You don't know what it is? Oh, it's moving. Maybe the one is a little too late. Okay. Good. You don't need a level. Phew, that scared the heck out of me. No doubt. Who thought a rock could turn into a monster? Well, maybe he wouldn't have been so scared if he hadn't been such a dumbass. What did you just say about dragging me down? Sorry, man. For the love of Ditos. That goes for you too, Deen. You ever gonna grow up being such a damn coward? Ugh, at this rate, I'm gonna be able to get to here by sundown. Maybe it's time to cut the dead weight by myself. Then go. What was that? You heard me. If you're that strong, go by yourself, then be my guest. You're a tough one here, right? You handle everything by yourself, right? Why would you want a bunch of weaklings like us around? Get a moving, tough guy. Try saying that again. Besides, the only reason you hear this game is because you thought this was a good idea. I'm sick of it. I'm sure hell don't want to be told I'm getting in the way by the guy who forced me into this crap. Come on, Rais. We're out of here. Yeah, I'll go with that. I know I'm not needed. No point in hanging around after total dead weight. That's how it's gonna be, huh? See you never. Is he tired keeping up with that act 24/7? Who cares? He's on his own now. I feel like we should go after him. Give me a second while I here. We're going home. What? Why would we do that? Okay. Think Rocco's still alright? Maybe we're just talking with the monster here, like way stronger than any of us. Who cares? He's not saying want to go ahead on his own. He made his bed. Let him lie in it. I've seen like this before. What is this creepy thing? I'm pretty sure these things are annoying as shit. God, that was fucking annoying. I just got faint spammed. Which is basically kind of like sleep with more punishment. But sleep, I think you have to wait longer to wake up. Man, that was nasty. I was walking ahead all alone in a place crawling with monsters just like that. Hey, Deen. I feel it's really the time for us to be fighting each other and trying to act big. Hey, Rais. Yeah? Have you ever seen Rocco show you sign of weakness before? Ever? Well, I mentioned it. No. Same here. He might be pretending he's strong all the time, but he doesn't have weakness, slip, or whines like we do. He's always been pushing us to try and make us better ourselves. Yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, if it wasn't for him, we really wouldn't be here. We'd still be loading around back and on forever, probably. You know, the dead weight stuff like this said once. Maybe pissed me off sometimes, but I ain't about to turn it back on. He's always had ours. Heh, damn straight. Okay, finally got off the bound after all these stupid ass enemies. God, this is so irritating. This side story is cute, but like the monsters and the level line is not cute. Yo, Deen looks like him. You see him? What's that idiot doing? Oh, damn it. I can't move. Looks like this is the end of the line for me. Rocco! This ain't good, he's frozen. Can you handle it, Rais? Sure thing. Ugh. I can move. Heh, real sorry sight, man. It's for keeping waiting. What the hell are you guys doing here? Thought you bailed. Look, I can't bail you out. We can talk later. You're fighting our hands. Oh, fine. Phew, good thing we made in time. Seriously, you really are a bit more off your two this time, Rocky. What are you doing here? Why do you come after me? You thought you guys are gonna handle that No, you couldn't, you dumbass. What was that? For once, you're not stop being so stubborn. If we hadn't come when we did, you would have been dead. And you know it too, you just don't want to say it. What was that? Nah, I guess I haven't got the right to be like, getting all angry. Sorry, man. Should have told you all along like I did. My son was always trying to become a bracer because he pushed us into it. But I swear it's not the only reason. There's no way I could have made it through all this tension we got put through and not quit partway if it was the only reason. Well, I would tell a long time ago if I wasn't serious about this. What he said. Just serious with this user, you know. I'm in a rush trying to be tough as gate and everything, and I can't blame you. Whether that's how you want things or not, the three of us are in this together. We don't have to rely on us at least a little, would it? Alright, you got me. I know dumbass Deen. I know my limits. You're probably right. I was just so much rush trying to nail a gap between us I lost sight of myself. Rocco? The last one has knocked open my eyes. I'm up for the task of getting through this place alone. I now know that I need you guys with me every step of the way. So, sorry. Would you let me stick with you again? Come on, really? As if you even need to ask. Thanks. It's getting into it. You know, like you tell, I think switching wedding bells in the future. Made up. So make with the kissing. Oh, shove it up your ass. Besides, you stole me apology. Huh? For what? So I was supposed you're supposed to use an item on there saying, you know, like a curio bomb? Were you trying to kill me? Hey, it's the trick, right? Ugh, I guess. But I do owe you one. Thanks. Well, what's got into you? Wait, am I the one you want to smooch? In your dreams. Kidding. Well, anyway, let's get going. Got it. Oh, so we don't remember the other case you've been in. Case in the line. She looks that way. I don't see anything here, though. Or anyone. Maybe we're finished exploring? Nah, you're done. Nice work, guys. What? Where'd you come from? You were chance the whole time, weren't you? Bingo. I've seen this happen on the way here. Figured you wouldn't find it easy, but I was expecting you all to split up partway through. That was your fault for being in this place. But if you pick somewhere less complicated... That's why I picked this place, numbnuts. I want to see you react when you find yourselves in a complex situation. I got exactly what I wanted out of it. Huh? Yeah, I can buy that. Thanks a lot. You guys are already squared away in battle. I'll give you that. On that front, you're already ahead of your average junior bracer. Really? You really think so? This place fucking sucked. They're not set for it. Well, whatever. That's only in terms of strength. Unfortunately, you need more than that to be a good bracer, junior or senior. But I saw they really helped me make a mind whether or not you're cut out for this line of work. Good for you. I still don't know to go on and make that final call, though. You're gonna prove to me that you got what it takes. You're gonna have to prove it to my heavy blade first. Huh, I know this is gonna go. Duh, because it was obvious. You wanna see what we got? Then we'd be happy to show you. Come at me. Okay, I need a res. You know, I think I've used the most retry battles in the entire game in this, like, not his fight, but this, like, story segment. Man, I've probably at least hit it 6 times. So, that shows you how well it's going for me. I think there's one up 10 levels, but I don't even know that. We did it? No joke, we seriously beat him? No way. Well, I'm impressed. Yeah, of course it was too good to be true. Figures. Heh, don't get tuned down in the dumps. You managed to get one over me. Just so prepare yourselves. Anyway, now I'm calm now. I got a good handle on what you're capable of. So let me break down how you did. Now? You gonna tell us our exam results then? Here it comes. First up, Deen. I'm first. As a plus, your judgment ain't anything to sniff at. On the other hand, you have a tendency to play it safe when you don't have to. Your next, Rais. I don't know, Rais? I'm gonna call him Rais. Lay it on me. Your forte is intuition. In that department, there's solid potential. As far as negatives go, it's hard to overlook how careless you can be when a situation calls for critical thinking. Finally, there's you, Rocco. I'll give you credit for your determination and unrelenting drive to get the job done. But I really can't praise your ability to make calm, rational decisions. Stick those two qualities together and you're a walking accident waiting to happen on your own. So sure you can already tell the three of you just ain't there yet. You're almost asleep before I can call you ready. Watch you all work. I was on tenterhooks. Tenterhooks? The whole time. Hate to admit it, but he's probably right. Guess we're done then. That's just if I rate the three of you as individuals. If I rate you as a team, then my rating becomes a little different. Huh? Wait. What? What you take on the last one on the way here was when I finally able to stake my confidence in you. Individually, none of you meet the mark, but slap three of you together, just about squeeze over the line. That's why I'm going to give you a passing grade on one condition. We passed? What's the condition? You get braces, but you can only set up jobs as a group of three, not individually. Not until you have senior braces anyways. We'll see where you stand then. I'll be passing news on Jean, so once it's done and over with, you can do all the work you can't handle your way. Together? That's right. I want you people to experience working together as a group, working on each of your weaknesses. And by the time you hit senior level, you've hopefully already taken the kind of solo work that you can't do now. See. Can't believe you're lame for only getting a conditional pass. Sure, he's plugging out completely. Exactly. Well, I'll be expecting a lot from improvement from you guys. By the way, you plan on taking the stun rods as your main weapons? I'll buy you all new ones from the weapon shop over in Bows and RV Pass it. Just a little something from me. You're gonna buy us something? That's awesome. I think I'm gonna be sick. For crying out loud, my road with you guys is even worse than I thought. That's kind of evil much that feeds off pain and suffering, you know. Could've fooled me. He might be right though. Mia's always nice little girl. He's got a suspect hidden there somewhere. What's her name? Tita? You wanna run that by me again? Crap, we had to go bring her up. Oops. So you're gonna play this, huh? Should've known being nice was gonna get me anywhere. Way to freaking go, Rais. No more messing around. You're asking me to run your way back to the entrance. If you falls down more than I'm willing to get my blade chucked in the back of their head. Alright. You're the one with the most stamina here, Rocco. You're gonna lead the way so he doesn't catch up with us. That was fun all along. Exhausted right at the very end, huh? Let's talk more running. Yes, sir. It gets a little bit of a softie. He's kind of cute. Training Agate style. Super Gladiator head in. Yes, please. I will be taking that. Okay, we're on to our next story, and then I have one more after this. So bring the girl back, so the boy cherishes that light at her side. So Joshua and Estelle for sure. Yep. I'm guessing this will be like their decision to leave and like what they've been doing in the meantime, is my guess. By leave, I mean like, they said that they were leaving Liberal after everything had happened, because Joshua wants to go repay his debts or whatever. Shall grant to you a memory fragment and my blessing. That was her learning to play. The first week. Hello there. There's no need to be so afraid. I am but a humble magician. I will heal your broken heart for you. Provided, of course, I am compensated. Oh, this is when they first met? Joshua, are you okay? Oh, your temperature's gone up again. Stay still. Where's the towel? Where's the towel? Wait a second, okay, I'll be right back with some water. Karen, I'm... All I could hear in my head during those days were the same words repeating endlessly like a broken record. Yet somehow I had no idea who was saying them. All I knew was that I was kind of hoping for something a little more happy. Can't find him anywhere. He's supposed to be hurt resting out here wandering around. Joshua, where the heck are you? Joshua! Oh, there you are. What are you doing out here? You gotta start taking it easy. Why, I'm fine. Are you sure? Is your fever gone? It was just temporary when I developed my injuries. My temperature went back down this morning. I'm fine now. Really? Whew, yeah, that's good. You're running over in your sleep. I was worried about you. Did I say anything? Huh? Forget I asked. So, if you're feeling better, do you want to play together? It must have been pretty boring to sleep all the time. I know it's smart for me on a second bout with a fever. Hey, not having anything to do. Oh, but you probably shouldn't be running around with your phone all messed up. I guess tag and kick the can won't work. If you want to play by yourself. Just stay away from me, because it's probably going to get dangerous here soon. It is? I'm grateful to you for taking care of me. Pass on to Cassius Bright, too. No gloomy faces allowed. When you're feeling down, the best thing is something you enjoy. That'll pick you right up. But here, okay, I'll bring you stuff you really like. Pinky swear. There's still not any signs that anyone's going to come after me. It's bound to happen eventually. I got 2 or 3 days at most before they find this place. 2 or 3 days. Joshua! Here you go, a present for me. It's a chip, okay? She gave him a couple roly-polies. What is she doing? Aren't they cute? They curl up if you poke them. I'm fine, thanks. What? How come they're so cute? Because I don't. I was just talking over here. Stay away from me. So you want another kind of bug, huh? That's what I was trying to say. Hold on, I know lots of bugs. How about this? It's a dragonfly. I don't want one of those either. Okay, but how about this? You gotta like these. Behold, a Maligan monitor lizard. Damn, Estelle. What? You're one tough cookie. So this is what I like. I don't want any kind of bug or lizard or anything you have to offer me. Ugh, this was my favorite too. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? I'm feeling more and more like there's something I'm missing here. Sit down for a minute, Joshua. I got a serious question to ask. I'm already sitting. What kind of bugs do you like? Big ones? Pretty ones? Ones with lots of legs? Ones with long feelers? Ones with shells, wings, webbed feet? I don't want any bugs at all. What? I'm gonna have to pull out all the stops. This is so surprising you'll change your mind. Don't move a muscle. I'll find something, I will. She sure likes bugs, doesn't she? Estelle's such a sweetie. Oh, he ran away. He had a really funny face, too. No, I can't let Skimmy down. That's how sad Joshua looks now. He's in so much pain. He can't move around and do anything fun either. She's I gotta find the ultimate bug to cheer him up. Oh, it's back. You get back here. It's so quiet here. Even after all I've been through, this is the first time I'm in a situation like this. Joshua! Hiya! Looks like this one's face. I always have to tell you I don't want any bugs before it gets through. Are you even listening? Look though, I hear right now this human moth because the pattern's wings look like a human face. What the heck? I knew this surprised you. Except it didn't. New efforts will pay off big time. Next time I want to break something even more awesome. Whee! She's so obnoxious. Oh great, she's back. Joshua! Geronimo! Ugh. What was that for? What was that for? I'm gonna splash you. Ugh. The water feels so nice. Oh no, wanna go fishing? Playing in the water is fun, but real fishing is even more fun. Let's go catch today's lunch. Come on, Joshua, we're getting out. You'll catch a cold if you stay in those wet clothes too long. Aww. Yay, caught a big one. This one's for you, Joshua. You don't need to catch anything for me. Now I'm going to catch one for me. If I don't catch anything, I'll have to go without lunch, and that would suck. She doesn't listen to what anyone says to her, does she? Ooh, I got a bite. Oh, it's a dace. It's tiny. Daddy's getting this one. He probably just spent the day messing around. It's not working anyway. He don't deserve a cold fish. What? Okay, next one I catch is definitely mine. Huh. She doesn't know anything about Cassius Bright. So he tells her nothing about what he does, if it's his profile, I suppose. Aw, it got away. Next one's not gonna be so lucky, though. Ah, tug. Okay, maybe not. No, it's nothing. Was it always so bright? The greenery is hurting my eyes. Gotcha, this is gonna be huge! Gonna be lunchy fishy. What the heck? It's a baby! The second week. think she's okay? She didn't come out of the shop yesterday either. It's not like you're worried about nothing. Estelle's okay. She always does what she wants when she wants. She's going to play every day. Estelle, it's Alyssa! Estelle, come outside! You don't think she's been abducted, do you? I think I'd advise she got attacked by the woods and experiencing a slow, drawn-out death more than that. That sounds like the way she'd go. That's so gross! That's what she gets for going to the woods all the time to play. Oh no, poor Estelle. You do know I'm joking, right? Come out, Estelle! Lisa's gonna cry if you don't. I can see her ponytail on the far right. You're looking for Estelle. She's out at the moment. Or what is that then? You're a boy! Huh? Who are you? Yeah. Joshua! I got something amazing! Huh? What are you doing here? Estelle, where have you been all this time? I was so worried about you. Who's this boy anyway? Someone you know? You've been trying to talk to him for ages now, but he won't tell us anything. Keeps telling us everything else is none of our business. Estelle? Are these your friends? Yeah, they are. Seems they're not lying about that part then. They don't seem to have any kind of training either, and their guard is virtually non-existent. Figures that time they found me. But it doesn't look like these two have anything to do with them. He's barely talked to her since we got here. I've never seen him around a lot before. How do you even know him? Oh, because Daddy gave him to me as a present. He's my new little brother. He is? Wow, I sure wouldn't have guessed that. You know that because it doesn't make sense. That's not how getting a little brother works. But it's true, right, Joshua? No, it isn't. Hey, wait a minute. Listen, young man. Listen what your older sister tells you. As if someone like you could be my older sister. Huh? Why? I'm here to be friends with you. The only reason here is that the things just worked out that way. That was what Cassius Bright said, wasn't it? One more thing. You start bringing me bugs. I don't know what your obsession with them is, but being too much of a meddler is just going to get in with you getting hurt. Ow. Take that, and that. Ow, ow, ow. In this house, I'm the older one. You don't have to listen to what I say. Ow. Okay? Okay, Joshua? Go on, answer. No. Excuse me? Those two sure get along well, so it seems. You two can shop at any time. Got you! I win. From today until forever, I'm your big sister. No backsies allowed. Just makes you more sad to think you just pieced out on all this. Needs me some fucking water. I swear, why does she do this every single night? Why does she mind her own business? So sad too, because they were just like young kids and he was already being abused. Joshua. Determined to sleep outside again, Not a fan of sleeping the same room as Estelle, I take it. She's way too much of a meddler. She's also completely clueless. She's got no idea how much danger she's willing exposing herself to. Why don't you tell her, Cassie's right? She has a right to know. Why do you stand by and say nothing? The nurse Estelle has been using the storage room for a while now, but I could still be converted to bedroom if need be. It might actually be perfect for you. Haven't been in a while, but I think it might have already been in bed in there. I'm fine as I am. I don't need a room. I'll give you that Estelle loves the broken nose and anything and everything that catches her interest. And I can see how from your perspective makes her look like a simple-minded, clueless child. That's where you're mistaken. It's not her who's clueless, it's you. So that's exactly what she wants out of life, and what she has to do to get it. Those things are part of what makes her who she is. Although, I can't deny I was hoping to raise her a little bit more of a well-ordinary girl than she's grown up to be. Still, compare that to you, Joshua. You don't have a clue what you want anymore. You don't know what you should be doing. Which of you is really in the right here? Just so we're clear, whatever you decide to do, I have no intention of indulging you. I'm not going to tell you to leave, but I'm not going to tell you to stay either. What you want to do, where you want to go, who you want to become, those are all things for you to decide, and you alone. No one can make that decision for you, and no one kind of decision you will make, only you. Just what do I want? Several weeks later. Several peaceful weeks passed. Joshua's energy continued to heal, and it wasn't long before he was able to walk with ease again. Estelle was jumping for joy at this fact, using his youth to drag out to play with her at every opportunity. For him, however, it meant more than deciding what game to play next. He had to decide what course of action he was to take. The time for him to make choices drawing near. Perzala farmers where the other girl was, like Tio and stuff like that. That's where Tio lives. So Perzel? That's the short girl's last name, right? Uh-huh, that's where Tio lives. Guess what, though? Her mom had twins. He was ready to guess anything. He wouldn't show about when he first heard the news. He's also been able to see them over and over as it is. Are they still exciting enough to want to keep visiting? Oh, we're not here to visit them. We're here to help at the farm. Right now, it's harvesting time. Miss Hannah's kind of stuck with the baby, so they need some help. And when Lisa told me about it, I wanted to have to be me. Well, it's nice of you to offer. But why do I have to come too? Because I said so. No complaining. Let's go. This is part of real rehabilitation process. I told you it's rehabilitation. Hilly-billy process. Okay. Still, Joshua came too. But you drowned on my force, didn't you? Hey, we couldn't help. Well, music to my ears. Thanks so much for coming over. You didn't offer a lot for us while Hannah was pregnant as it was. Oh, that was nothing. Piece of cake for me. You're forced to be reckoned with, Estelle. Oh, but who is? He's Estelle's new little brother. You know about him? I told you before. His name's Joshua. Oh, that does ring a bell. Wouldn't have big father at some point? Miss Perzel! Mrs. Perzel! Hello to you two. I'm so sorry to make you help again. You've been helping out so much as it is. If I could get right back to work, I would, but easy now. You need to rest for a while before I start thinking about that. Why, I was about to get work in no time after Tio was born. I just put her on my back and got right to work again. Really? How am I supposed to know? I was a baby. Sticking towards my back is probably pushing it, though. Who's our black-haired friend? I know they always call him black hair, but his hair's like dark blue, but like, whatever. Probably to show a texture. Differentiating by these two people's hair being blue. That's Joshua. Tio told him a while ago. Rais, says young brother. I remember now. Why isn't he adorable? You got doubles too. Sorry if it's not much fun. Wait, is that a bandage I see? Oh, you're right. Didn't even notice until you pointed out. My injuries are more or less healed. They won't have any effect on my ability to work. More or less healed, are still healing. We can't ask an injured boy to do our work for us. You need to sit and rest. Honey, I have the perfect idea. He's gonna go watch the kids or some shit. He looks like the harvesting process. Estelle, Lisa, Tio. You can handle the fields necessary here. Try to start from the fields on the north side. You'll probably more fish to split up too. Friends ought to take care of the vegetables in the greenhouses. As for Joshua... Yep. I'll take care of the babies to you. The boys will and the girls share. Understood. Let's get to work. If you're in any problems with this thing you don't understand, don't be too afraid to ask. Okay. Past 2 weeks, there's no sign at all that anyone's coming after me. Why not? They must have worked out where I am by now. Somehow I'm supposed to take this to mean they're not interested in me anymore. So they just stole my memories and cast me aside? But still feel like I've lost something really important to me. What is it? Just what have I... Joshua! What? Are you listening, Joshua? Estelle? Check this out! Had that large carrot. Isn't it cool? I have this myself. This eggplant, too. Look, it's so shiny. What? You do know you scraped your knee, right? Huh? One other thing before you leave. Always learn to take care of yourself after. Come on, let me look at it. Okay. Yo, just throw them on the ground. I know that's not what he did, but I love the idea of setting 2 cradled newborns just on the floor outside. Joshua took us into it. Ow, that stings! Just endure it. It'll be over soon. So she scratches the grapes like a magnet. I swear she hasn't got tinnitus or something. Tetanus, not tinnitus. Tinnitus is a ringing sound. Tetanus. Joshua? Really do love causing people trouble. I never asked you to do anything for me. This makes you cause people even more trouble. You don't do anything about your injuries or even notice them, and it just makes it more work for others. You're dating yourself no matter how you look at it. Anyway, Joshua, why are you... Oh, she's got the back of her hand, too. Ugh. Tell me to fast up before doing it. Joshua finished treating his salesman. There, I'm done. Try to take a bit more care in the future unless you want a lot more of that stuff being... Oh no! What can I do? You don't need anything. Look, this is my job. You go back to your own work. But... Whoa! They stopped. You sure you're not their mom? I'm gonna dignify that with an answer. Just go back to work. You're never gonna finish if you're not doing anything. Oh, okay. Thanks, Joshua. Thanks, huh? I'm so glad that Joshua got his like own happy ending. I'm like so happy. It's so sweet. Oh, he's so cool. Didn't know he could do that. Has a wall on my computer with the settings on the background. Has a picture if I ever saw one. Do you know he can play Estelle? He's supposed to be my brother and never told me at all. He's gonna get a huge lecture later. Oh, Estelle, what are you getting so mad for? Well, hello there. You don't need to be so afraid. I'm but a humble magician. I will heal your broken heart for you. Fred, of course. I am compensated. I finally understand. I finally know what I lost. Everything that was important to me, my happy memories, all that made me myself, that was the compensation I gave. All that remains now is a doll, a twisted, broken fragment of who I was. Someone who exists only to destroy what others love. I need to leave. If I stay any longer, I'll end up destroying the happiness of everyone around me. I need to keep the things that I care about as far away from me as possible, not close by. I need them to be far, far out of my reach. I knew it now, before the darkness of me contaminates this place forever. I need to leave, before my very existence causes irreparable harm. The next day. Can't believe him. I knew Joe managed a double zeros weren't enough to get a reaction. It must have really fancy tastes. Okay, tell you what the other present. Oh yes, no one cares this far. The bug of legends. Well, hello there, Estelle. What are you doing standing around out here? You have to do some bug catching. I sure am, but today's not going to be any bug catching day. Oh, do tell. Today I'm going to make a special syrup that attracts bugs. I'm with it. I'll be able to catch a super amazing one. Really, that's interesting. But seriously, sweetie. You're 11 now, and a girl. I think you should be starting to dress a bit more like one at your age. But they're comfier and way easier to move around in. Anyway, bye! Estelle? Some things never change. Okay, first thing I got all the ingredients I need to make my super duper syrup. You should be able to give me some dragon beans, so that's easy. And there's fresh milk and fresh eggs. See, I'll give you some else nicely. Maybe. I'll check for new secrets. Actually, might be important to go check the shop for new secrets right now. Renan! Hey, so I'll take it you're here to look at sneakers. You bet, are there any new ones in? We sure do. Have nothing at all. Sorry, kiddo. There's no reason to do the 16th of my schedule's any indication. The 16th? That's only a week away. One more week. Just one more week. Estelle? Oh, hi. You came at just the right time. Just found some clothes I think would look so cute on you. Maybe the day you finally get to realize potential as a girl with some nice clothes. But I can't wear them now. I'm going bug catching. They'll just get dirty. Wait, I'm going bug catching. I almost forgot because I was thinking about sneakers. Back to getting ingredients. Time to go see Elisa. Full speed ahead. It's a little bummer energy didn't have her enough to power an airship. Now she's got more than ever. We're just got her so fired up. This kind of shows you building connection over years. Elisa! Oh, Estelle. I started getting how cool Joshua was yesterday. I want to hear him play the harmonica again. Look, get that out of him. He won't even talk now. He hasn't said a word since we heard him playing. What, for real? Yeah, maybe it's my fault for taking his harmonica with that person trying to play it too. Oh, you silly thing. Listen, Estelle. Josh doesn't want to talk about it, but it feels like he has some kind of painful experience that's bothering him. So, oh, I know. You do? He's just like a serious one. I can tell. Sometimes I look at him, he looks like he's really in pain about something. I don't think I'll be able to help him with whatever it is, even if I knew. So, that's why I just want to try and cheer him up in my own way for now. Oh, that's really sweet of you. Anyway, give me some dragon beans. What, like the coffee beans? And you're going to use those for... It's a secret. You're so weird, Estelle. Okay, hold on a sec. I'll go get some. Here you go. Thanks, now I gotta go to Tia's house. Need to get some fresh milk and eggs from her. What's that great planning, Estelle? I'll show you later. You might pass out from a surprise, though. You know what? I think I'm okay with not knowing. Anyway, see you later. Now I wish you told me. Tio! Hey, Estelle, what's up? Wait, forget it. I know it, just from how you're dressed. Today's bug catching is special, though. But first, I need some fresh milk and fresh eggs. What have I saved you those for? Don't tell me you sound like you have an interest in cooking or something. Well... Bug of Legends? Yeah, but I'm trying to get Joshua the surprise of his life. I'm still not sure I'm following all this. I'm gonna try again. Guess you're trying to make some kind of aromatic capable of tracking the bug? Probably. Just swear to you, promise not get any of it on me, alright? I won't. I don't know if I believe you. That's cute. Estelle's so precious. Well, here's what he wanted. Oh, one more thing you forgot, Estelle. You really see him as your little brother. You should start gradually opening up to him about the past. Should I get him to do the same with you, too? Maybe try to talk to him about your mom? Yeah, I can do that. Doesn't look like anything you need to sit down and have a big serious discussion about, though. We're always going to be together, so I think he'll get it eventually. Because we're family now. Well, that's right. That's a you way to look at it. But I mean that in a good way. Thanks, Tio. Okay, I've got everything I need now. All I gotta do is head to Miss Fault and catch me the Bug of Legends. You just wait, Joshua. I'm gonna blow your socks off. Wait a sec. She's not gonna go there all by herself, is she? No wonder my ears have the wrong earbuds in. Just what is this Bug of Legends thingy anyway? Maybe I'll stop by for a little bit. Oh, if it isn't you, young Estelle, what are you doing here? Hi. Oh, hi, Mr. Mayor. What do you think of playing on the clock tower? Your repairs are finally finished last month. Yeah, I know. The rest of the town all put their heads together to try to make it as close to the original as possible. But choose many of the original materials they could, too. So what do you think? It looks almost exactly like it did, doesn't it? I guess. I don't remember it that well, though. You know, look at this clock tower posting the magical energy. It seems like everyone relent. Like everyone ever met is supporting this town and wishing it well. It does? So I suppose it's really important to me. Oh. I gotcha. You just wait, Joshua. I'm gonna go catch you the Bug of Legends. Pardon? Estelle? Full speed ahead. Whatever is that about? I don't know if you should be misfalled by yourself, little girl. Hear that intense music? I can smell the scent of my prey. Somewhere around here should be good. I'll go with this one. It's just screaming pick me. La la la. And done. Today's the day Joshua loves bugs. I mean, this bug is legendary. He's in for the shock of his life. Thank you for everything. Ah! That sounds like Estelle. Something happened to her. No, might not have. It's Estelle. She probably just tripped. But, no. Whatever may or may not have happened, it's got nothing to do with me anymore. She's got nothing to do with me anymore. Damn it! This is mine. You can't have it. Go away. Shoo. Shoo. Don't come any closer. Are you listening to me? What? Get behind me. Damn, Joshua. Pop off. This is about as much I can do with my current stamina. They ran away. Joshua? What is wrong with you? Huh? What have you been doing in fire in a place like this, Andrew? Do you ever start to think what might happen? You're a child. Don't put yourself in any unnecessary danger. Why do you never stop to think before diving headfirst in anything? For once in your life, try and look before you leap. Otherwise... Joshua, you came just the right time. It's not funny. If I hadn't... Look at this. Joshua? Something bad happened in the past. If you don't want to talk about it, then I'm not going to force you to. I'll just wait until you feel ready to talk about it with me. Till then, I'll be right behind by your side, waiting. The other thing I'll do is give you this book, so cheer up, okay? It's saying the book's so legendary, because I don't see what's so impressive about it. What? But it's huge. It's the most awesome book in the entire world. Nope, not in the slightest. You just wait. I'll find a book that amazing, even if I have to search forever and ever. So you just wait right here. Amazing more than any book ever will. The dagger in my heart. Because I can't believe how much I've changed because of you. You're such a strange girl. That's so sweet. It was then that I made a promise to myself. It was for my own good and no one else's. The only condition by which I could admit personally as unnatural as me to be allowed to live in this peaceful world. Doing so was the most cowardly thing I could have ever possibly done, but I hope you can forgive me. I was more concerned about that than about continuing to deceive myself. On the final day. Oh, I can't believe you came to see us off. Thanks for coming. It means a lot that you came to be with us. So thinking out, Josh and I are going to be away from Liverpool for a while. We'll be traveling on the continent, doing our brace work from various guilds in the countries we visit. We have to be away for quite some time too. Right now, we intend to travel across basically the whole continent. But one day we'll come back here to relent, we promise. Yeah, we will. Make sure we've gone so much that you won't be able to believe your eyes when we come back too. I still can't believe you said all this without ever consulting your loving papa. Oh, didn't they? They did not. They made taking time off to come see them as a real pain, let me tell you. Sorry about the dead. Realize we didn't give you much notice with this. It's something we discussed seriously, though. Hopefully you'll be able to believe what we're doing is for the best. As long as you be in serious thoughts what you're doing, you have my support. So go out there and do what you want to do. I'll always be right here waiting for you. Good to hear. Thanks, Dad. You're both better embracers at this point, so I'm sure I don't need much in the way of advice. Instead, I'll keep this simple. From now on, it'll be up to you to decide what you need to learn and what you need to know. Focus on improving your powers of discernment. That's all I'll say. I wish I'd take it to heart. Life as a base is very different in other countries compared to how it is here. I'm sure you're about to find out. But the fundamentals are the same. Just do what we tell you here, and I'm sure you'll be just fine. Thanks. I'm sure what we were all taught will come in handy if we find ourselves in a bind. I'm sure if anything you find yourselves against, we tell you yourselves after all. Follow your heart to your heads held out. You'll be just fine. It means a lot to us. We can't thank you enough for all you've taught us over the years, and I'm sure it'll keep coming in handy in the future too. For real. Really all you two. Oh, there's no need to thank me. I've just done what I always can as your big sister. Don't drink anything that seems funny while you're away, Estelle. Make sure you brush your teeth before bed too, and they don't get so caught up work you forget to shower. And easy now, Stella. She's not a child anymore, you know. She knows how to take care of herself. Oh, she can, because if you don't look after yourself, Estelle, I'll be showing up in your dreams. The scary part is I would have passed you found a way to do that. So, don't worry, that really won't be necessary, I swear. You take good care of her too, Joshua. Remember, there's always a job available from my shop if you want it. So come back safely, here? I will. Please take care of yourselves while we're away. I don't want you to go, Estelle. You won't forget about me, will you? Come on now, stop crying. Of course I won't. When we settle in where we end up next, we'll write to you right away, okay? Look after Lisa while I'm away, okay, Tia? I will. I'll make sure not to let Joshua get away while we're out of the country too, okay? What? Duly noted. You two really have to go? Do you two really have to go? Joshua! Oh, look at that. You've got the twins crying buckets now, too. It's no surprise this would be hard on them. You've been looking after them since they were babies. Of course they'll miss you. I've got tons of great memories of them to keep me coming on my way, thankfully. Probably going to be a while before I can see any of you again. But you'll never leave our thoughts, promise. I'm going to miss you. The Bowes-bound airliner will be departing shortly. All passengers, please board the airship at this time. Oh dear, looks like we're out of time. Well then, take care of yourselves. We will. You too, sir. Joshua. Have you made up your mind then? I have. I want to be Joshua Bright after all. Now the name distinction might not be a big deal in the eyes of others, but it is for me. Part of me taking the first and most difficult step on the journey. Part of making choices only I can make for myself. By the time I come back home, I want to have the strength to proudly declare living the rest of my life alongside you, Estelle, and everyone will let. Without taking the first difficult step, it's not like I can guarantee it'll get any easier. Maybe on some days, it'll be so hard that I want to give up. Right now, I'm more than happy to get there and find my own path to walk. If I can do that, I can finally feel like I'm working towards becoming the person I want to be. Very well then. That's the kind of positive attitude I want to see. It suits you. Thanks. That's the best compliment you could have possibly given me. I swear, what is with the men in our family? Would it kill you to talk so that the rest of us don't understand what you're saying? Whatever, come on Joshua, get on board, you're gonna be left behind. I'm coming. We'll see you around. Estelle, we can come back here next. We'll race just like you I am. Now that I want to see. You don't think you can do it, can you? I'm serious. By the time you get back, I'll be a racer, I swear. I think I want to become one too. So, don't worry, we'll be back. We promise. Can't wait to work you to the ground as coworkers. I'll be counting you to have my back. So don't let us down, okay? I won't. Never forget, there's always a home for you here. No matter how long you're away, that will never change. We won't. Thanks, Dad. See you later. Oh. That's so sweet. Oh. Received memory. What is that? What is memory? Door locations are shown on the minimap? Oh, that's pretty sick. Okay, and then off this episode with a mini game. So, this is going to be Estelle. It's a sun door, so let's see what game we're in. What game we're in for. I'm alright at fishing. I got all the fish, I'm pretty sure, on the second one, so... Granting memory fragment and my blessing. Once upon a time, there's a girl called Estelle who absolutely loved fishing. Meanwhile, Gretel, there's this group of dedicated men and women who pride themselves on the sport. They were called the Fishermen's Guild. Who else could it possibly be but fate with those who paths to cross? This is their peculiar story. Chapter 1, our story begins at the lakeside. I kind of remember everything that happened. Well, she started young, so... At the side of the lake lies a quiet little place by the name of the Kingfisher Inn. Seeking a break from work, Estelle tried to visit for some well-deserved relaxation. First, she'd gone exactly that. The fishing lover she was, she decided to borrow some gear from them and make her way out of the pier to enjoy some quality time there. She was on one successful catch after another, and before long, her bucket was teeming with fish. But then there's Lloyd, a member of that one and only Fisherman's Guild, who happened to be at the very same minute on the very same day. He's having the opposite of young Estelle's lucky streak. The moment he had arrived, he set off in a boat to begin fishing. But try as he did, he hadn't managed to catch so much as a single fish. And feeling thoroughly defeated, Lloyd motioned back towards the inn. Upon his boat approaching the pier, however, he caught sight of none other than the very pleased Estelle, rejoicing in the size of her most recent catch. This was all it took to give the rise to Lloyd's competitive nature. Now thoroughly fired up, he approached her and challenged her a special kind of duel. And that's why I'm going to challenge you to a 5-round angler's duel. A what now? 5 rounds angler's duel. It's a special kind of competition where fishermen take part where they stake their pride and honor on an outcome. Once a month, the Fisherman's Guild mention those words, there can be no turning back. This duel must take place. So, let us do battle with our finest fishing tackle on the line. I feel like I'm getting dragged into something completely not so. Hate to break it to you, but I don't have any stellar fishing tackle to bet on this. All my stuff was borrowed from the inn. You don't need to be anything at all. That's fine. I bet anything at all. So it's more my own good than yours, and I tend to see it through no matter what. Doesn't like I have much of a choice to go along with this, huh? Legendary Angler Estelle versus Master Fisherman Lloyd. Estelle and Lloyd visit a 5-round duel of the century. Both attentions of fishing, whoever has the most points at the end of the 5 rounds will be declared the winner. When it's Estelle's turn, you have to choose a rod and bait to use. Certain mates can only use certain rods. Choosing the game begins when that precisely press the front to catch it. Certain fish can only caught with certain baits. In addition, some fish can be used as bait to catch other fish. Different varieties of fish are worth different amounts of points, making trying to catch more valuable ones the key to success. More valuable are also more likely to escape, but don't let that deter you. Let's kick off this bad boy. Giant, medium, let's do medium. Riverbug? Okay, I had to do it again because he pulled up something that was just like he whiffed one and I still lost, I guess. So, but this round he whiffed 3. So if I lose right now, it's actually busted and I'm gonna be annoyed. By whiff, I mean he caught nothing 3 times in a row. Oh, that's the 4th. They so threw that. Woohoo, I won! So I lost. What a battle. You fought admirably, Estelle. It's a shame losing against someone as talented as you. Here, I want you to have this. Silver-colored lure. Lure made of argon? I can't possibly take this. It looks so expensive. No can do it. Those are the rules. I challenged you to a duel. I put this online, and I was defeated. If you refuse to accept it, I'll bring even greater shame than I already face. So please, accept it. Well, if you really insist. There's not even... Estelle accepted the silver lure from Lloyd, and the feeling of bliss thanks to her victory, she was blissfully unaware of what fate had in store for her. Receive fishing set. I'll continue. Chapter 2 in the capital. Alright. There was the other day which Estelle found herself roaming the North Block of Grand City sewers. Her objective was simple: defeat a wanted monster for the guild. But down there, she found more than just monsters. Just since she'd become accustomed to braining on a regular basis, she like if the young nobleman whose delicate demeanor couldn't have looked more out of place. So certainly expected this. What are you doing down here? No one Titter didn't respond as if the answer could be more obvious than the world. What else? Fishing, of course. His name was Norsh, and as it turned out, she was a member of the Fisherman's Guild. Do you really have to fish here of all places, though? I mean, what if monsters find you? Still made up mind to try to escort the one back to the sea with her. But Norsh had ideas, and she used to budge from what she felt was a prime fishing spot. Two were soon locked into a battle of pure stubbornness. Neither would suddenly back down gracefully, as it wasn't in their natures. In the middle of a heated argument with this, the silver lure stuck on a person fell from our pocket. Goodness, this is the famous silver lure. What are 3 famed fishing tackles? What a deal seemed to retain such a thing. I don't know anything about famous fishing tackles, but I guess you mean this guy here? I won it from Lloyd. So you fought Anelace duel against him, did you? I intended to challenge him to win myself when the time was right, but I managed to be defeated before then. Okay, I'm so lost right now. Very well, I shall challenge you to 10-round angler's duel in his place. 10 rounds? Listen, lady. Next up, no for answer. Let us begin. Wait a sec. This is literally just sitting here fishing and knowing right combinations to get things. So I'm sinking in my chair because many hours of fishing later. Let's just hope I get this. I bet she's about to fish up some 400 fucking thing and I'm gonna have to say fuck this, but we'll see. Come on, please don't pick up anything big. I'm asking nicely. Come on, I'm asking nicely, game. Okay, thank fuck. It seems like game is nice to me after I lose for the first time because I lost to the other guy too and then first try again. So, I guess my tip is just to keep trying in a row. How could this happen? How could I have all people defeated? Well, you satisfied now? If you are, it's time you came with me back to the city. Trust me, it's not safe down here. You're usually more ready than winning the duel, weren't you? No wonder I can't defeat you. Now, if you will kindly accept this. I got a golden rod. Wow, it's so shiny. Are you sure I can have this? In fact, I insist. I'd be more in trouble if you didn't accept it. These are laws behind English duels, as you know. Still, I kind of really more than fear just me. No getting complacent simply because I fell in battle. There's still our guild's leader to defend, after all. Oh man, is he really that good? Indeed, his name is Mr. Fisher, and he's both his guild's founder and its most capable member. Knowing that may incline you to avoid facing him, but I don't think you'll be so lucky with the 2 daughters you now possess. He will come for you. The duel with him is nigh, whether you desire it or not. Alrighty then, if you say so. I suppose doesn't decide capable this Fisher may prove to be. While there was a small part of her that couldn't help but regret biting the lure of the Fisherman's Guild, there was a much greater part that couldn't deny wanting to see where this journey would take her. Plate of Excellence. Oh, do I want to do Chapter 3? Okay, I think I'm going to not do Chapter 3 because 1 and 2 is a little too much, a little too mentally draining, but I'll finish 3 in the next time or just sometime later, whenever I feel like it. I'm going to wrap up this, I say chapter, but it's really just been stories, so I'm going to wrap up all these stories here for this video, and the next video we can finish some stories up, or I think most of them are done that I can do right now, so it's just more about progressing story. But yeah, anyways, all that will be in the next video. So thank you guys so much for watching. I do upload on YouTube here weekly and regularly. You can see my schedule for both my streaming and my YouTube down below in my description, and you can also check out all of my social media with the link in bio. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video over on my Twitch channel.